Hello, everybody. Welcome to Quest Junkies for tonight's very exciting session. Our very first charity one-shot, Sanctuary, a Wildemount Chronicle. Say hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
Everybody.
Look at all these wonderful faces gracing the screen right now. Some familiar, some new, but all incredibly welcome. And we see so many wonderful new faces in the chat as well. Friends, you are so welcome to our humble little corner of the TTRPG world. My name is Patch. I will be your ever humble dungeon master tonight. I'll be playing all the non-important people. And also trying to murder these guys. That's kind of my job description. But we are here for one reason and one reason only. To tell stories while saving the animals with our friends over at the World Wildlife Fund. You will see in the chat periodically and also on the screen links to donate, if you can, towards our goal. Our goal, a mere £500. We can smash that. We can absolutely smash that. Your donations will influence the game directly. There will be options for you, which I will go over when the donations happen. For £10, you can give a player a health potion. For 20, you can give inspiration to a player, or me, if you're feeling very generous. And that is a straight reroll as well. For 25, you can give a player or the DM disadvantage on their next roll. I have a feeling I'm going to get that a lot, which is fine. For a staggering £50, you can nominate a player to roll me a D100 and get a Wild Magic Search. And if you're one of those incredibly generous people, that donates 100, well, you get to nominate a player to get a free natural 20 to use at their discretion. So just saying, that's pretty good. So more on that as we get started. I also realized that some of the cameras are in the wrong order. So while I fix that, I'd like everyone to introduce themselves. We'll meet your characters shortly, but let's start with Sky. Hello.
Why, hello, everybody. I'm Sky, known as Sky McSparkle, all across the interwebs. You can find me as we catch up on Critical Role and Dimension 20 over on YouTube.
Amazing. Thank you so much. And going down, we have Hunter.
Hello, I'm Hunter. I'll be playing Mercy. I am one half of Genasi Qua. You can find me on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, where I make funny D&D things with puppets.
Very concise and to the point. You can also see Hunter, I should say, playing Mercy every Wednesday on this channel in the campaign that this is a prequel to. Continuing down, Campbell.
It's me. Hi, I'm Campbell, at Red-Handed Jill 14 on all the social medias. I play Winnie Winchester in the Strahd cast with Critical Fail DM over there.
Amazing, thanks so much. And speaking of, Trevor.
Hi, everybody. I'm Trevor William Fail. I am the Critical Fail DM. You can check us out. We're at Critical Fail DM. That's FAYLE. Everywhere on the internet. So thank you so much for having us here today, Quest Junkies. So excited to be part of the stream and raise some money for some animals and play an animal today myself.
Hell yeah. We love to see it. Aviv in the chat. Our character artist has joined us for the stream. Hello, my good friend. Thank you for your incredible art, as always. You have a very loving community here that is constantly telling me to commission you more for more art. So I'm probably going to be emailing you again soon. Just give you a heads up. Okay, thank you. Megs?
Hi, I'm Megan, chaotic_Megs on TikTok. And if you can't kind of tell, I do cosplay stuff. I do Critical Role cosplay, my OCs, and pretty soon to be Critical Fail cosplay.
We're so excited. We're so excited.
So yes, I'm over there. That's pretty much it.
Okay. Thank you so much. And last but never ever least, Wyatt.
Hello there, my friends. You may recognize me. I am a mainstay here with the Rodania Chronicles on Monday nights, which is usually tonight. But tonight, of course, we're doing our wonderful fundraising event with these wonderful, wonderful people. I am a content creator, actor, creative to the max on pretty much everywhere. You can find me as The Moonkeep. And yeah, that's me.
Thank you so much. And again, I'm Patch, the ever humble Dungeon Master. I play everybody else. I cause trauma and chaos. So, before we get started, let me get my usual announcements out of the way. Let's see if the chat commands work this week. So, first of all, if you use this link in the chat there, which I hope actually shows up, sometimes it doesn't, you can do two things. You can support our friends over at QuestJunkiesUK, the fantastic Japan-based stream team that made Quest Junkies what it is today. And also check out Sirenscape, our fantastic friends who provide an audio platform that enhances all of your tabletop role-playing needs. There are thousands of different music, sound effects, ambiances, Wilhelm screams, sad trombones, you name it, they've got it all to help you enhance your games. You can use that link, you can get a 30-day free trial, and you can check out all the goodness. One thing that I like about it, and I do say this a lot, but you can use the platform to upload your own stuff. So what we do is we upload music by independent creators in the community to give them a bit of a showcase, so to speak. So you could also do that. We like to feature music from people like Travis Savoy, Michael Gelfi, Hunter Rogerson, Tabletop Audio, The Seventh Midnight, Colin Vance, Scott Lee, and so many more. Also, pro tip, video game music tends to be copyright free most of the time. So just there's a freebie for you. And again, we said this earlier, but let's have some love in the chat for Avivor, the magnificent character artist who has done all the art for all our main campaigns, and now for this wonderful one-shot. We are always thrilled to get those commissions. They are incredible. I tend to do this so I can scrooge the floof on my hair, which I got cut, so it's not as floofy at the moment, but it's fine. But like, yes, you can see. Look at these wonderful faces.
Yeah, like it's always mirrored.
I can never tell.
We got it.
Just pretend you're waving. It's fine.
Oh god.
No links on mobile. Yeah, I gotta figure that out. Why links don't show up on mobile? It's very strange. But Avivor, go check out Avivor on Twitter and enjoy the goodness. Thank you for the follow from Luke from the World Wildlife Fund. Hello, my friends. We've just gotten started. We're happy to have you here. We're going to raise some big-ass money for you. I don't know why I said it like that, but there you go. Okay, the energy is very good tonight. We'd also like to show you the link to our Discord. Our community Discord is where we mainly send memes to each other, which is quite fun. You can get in on that, or you can be amongst the first to learn about our exciting announcements and updates before anywhere else in the world. We've announced a lot of projects recently. I'm starting to think too many, but it's fine. It's fine. I'll work my way through it eventually. It's fine. But if you're in the Discord, you can not only do that, but you can possibly recruit a seat at the table, because we often go to the community to say, here's a product. Would you like to contribute? Would you like a seat at the table? And more often than not, people do. So that's the place to be. Trying to fire through these. We have a merchandise store at QuestJunkies.co.uk. You don't have to buy stuff tonight because it's all about raising money. But check it out another time. We have some really cool merch. It's really comfortable. I have an addiction to designing merch, so there's bound to be new designs coming soon. Speaking of buying things, why haven't you bought any new dice yet? I'm going to keep calling you out on this. You think you've got enough dice. You don't. I'm sorry. So you need to go over and head to our friends at Tabletop Dominion and use the code QuestJunkiesUK at checkout for 10% off your entire order. So get yourself some lovely dice and be a dice goblin, just like all of us. And last but certainly not least, if you can't stay for the whole stream tonight, don't worry, because it will be uploaded to our YouTube channel where all the VODs are for you to enjoy at your leisure. Nice bingeable content, if you feel so inclined. And with that, I believe introductions are out of the gate. So, let's tell a story.
Do let's.
Oh, before we do, straight away, we are at $115. I haven't even begun yet, dude. What are you doing to me? Okay. So we've got quite a few donations already. We've got a £50 anonymous donation. Okay, if you're in the chat and you did it as anonymous, like I don't know who to claim the reward for, so but we'll do that when the introduction's out of the way. Thank you so much, my friends. What a great start. We haven't even started. So we'll sort out those rewards once we get started. So, with that in mind, I would like to welcome you all to the continent of Marquette. Marquette? No, not Marquette. What am I doing? My brain's frazzled. The continent of Wildemount, in fact. The clue's in the name, Patch. The year is 833 PD, post-divergence. Some 2 years before a ragtag group of arseholes known as the Mighty Nine would come together for the very first time. Now, 833 is actually one of the most important years in the history of Exandria. It was this exact year that Beauregard Lionette was taken from her home to the Cobalt's home. It was the year that Essek Thalis began working undercover with Ludinus Deleth and the Cerberus Assembly. It was the year that one Ves de Rogna put an end to the life of Lucien Tavel, only to make way for one Mollymock Tea Leaf. Over in the continent of Marquette, there we go. It was this exact year when a young purple-haired girl named Imogen Timot began having dreams of a red storm in the night. But for tonight, it is the year where this group of adventurers come together in the north of Wildemount. Our story begins on a cold, dark night in the Savalirwood. Finnegan, you have recently begun your Aramente, the first step in a long journey to prove your worth and claim your rightful position as the next flame speaker of the Fire Ashari. Before you seek out the other tribes to win their favor, you felt it was worth exploring the world, traveling with different groups, learning their cultures, expanding your abilities, so that when the time comes, you'll be able to face any challenge head-on and succeed. You've recently met your first group of traveling companions, a group of 4, coming together initially in the city of Rexentrum, and spending the last few weeks traveling and taking on jobs, earning some coin, causing the odd bit of chaos here and there. Most recently, you all found your way to Shady Creek Run, where you assisted the Mardoon family with a few local issues they'd been having. For your service, you were each rewarded the magical items now in your possession. And from Shady Creek Run, you began making your way into the Savalirwood. There it is.
Yeah, thank you.
It's required. It's required.
This is wild.
Of course.
Into the Savalirwood, a dense, corrupt forest filled with fey energies and dangerous wildlife. You'd let curiosity get the better of you, as you heard a strange story about the caretaker of the Bone Garden, actually known as the Blooming Grove. He had been seen walking around with a tree. A walking, talking tree. Now, some people claimed he had tamed a dryad somehow, but most people laugh off that idea. It's preposterous. But tonight, the five of you find yourselves deep inside the Savalirwood, following the directions given to you by your new friends in the Muldoon family. I'd like to ask Finnegan, if you'd be so kind, please describe what we see as our view initially pulls up to you.
You see this halfling character with kind of dusty, sandy, brown hair, very curly, wild upon his head. Cared for, but not combed. He has a necklace on him that seems to be of a forever ember, an ever-burning coal from some sort of fire. A charred piece of wood that seems to always glow. He has this kind of short sleeve, kind of tunic on, brown pants. He doesn't come up much taller than the hip on many people. He's quite short. With him, he has a little squirrel wild companion that kind of either sits on his shoulder or runs around doing squirrely things, of course. He's looking around, and he's kind of in the back of the group a little bit, probably letting Brieyre lead the way as he picks up a stone, casts Druidcraft to make it incredibly cold. And he goes up, and he jumps really high and tries to stick it in her shirt like a sibling would a cold ice cube.
Go ahead and give me an acrobatics check.
Yeah, first
All right, we're already rolling.
First roll.
Roll
Let's
for
go.
sibling rivalry.
You said acrobatics. Where is that? That's a +1. Hey, that's an 18.
18, very good. Describe how you successfully pull this off.
Being able to, or not expecting to be able to jump that high, he jumps and just like pulls the shirt a little bit and sticks the really cold pebble down the back of her shirt and runs away. I got you.
Okay.
Okay, listen here, you little shit. And then she looks at you
Bring it on.
and she snaps casting Rogue Ear Itch. So you get a phantom itching behind your ear, and you have to either scratch it. Well, you make an intelligence saving throw. DC is 15. If you fail, you have to scratch it. That's all you can do.
What?
That's all you can
Is that an
function and
actual
do.
spell? Oh my god. That's
DC
amazing.
15 intelligence.
Yes.
Okay. I'll reach up to scratch it, but I'll bring it back down as I roll to 17.
Not this hideous itch. Oh,
Not
boy.
this time. Not this time.
So what do
Do I
we
slowly-
see as our view pulls over to Brieyre?
You see like a lightly toasted marshmallow, berry red hair. She's not an actual marshmallow. I should say her skin is the color of a toasted marshmallow.
A sentient marshmallow.
Right.
I love it.
She is the stepsister of Vex and Vax, and she's a autumn Eldarin, I think you say. How do you say it? I don't know.
Eladrin?
Eladrin, thank you.
Aladdin.
She spent a lot of her time in the forests with, I think, Vex as she is older and and like really embracing that like natural part of herself as she's raising her kids. And Brieyre's been there just enjoying everything, learning to harness magic and going out on her own as a still a very young elf for the first time. And her accent's a little different from most people. As you heard when she called him a little shit, because he is, but c'est la vie. She's very elegant. She's used to dealing with pompous assholes, but she is very much not one herself.
Okay. Brieyre, roll me a d4.
Yeah, sure thing, boss man. Okay. Oh, we've got a 1.
You won.
Oh.
Bum, bum, bum.
Wow, that's pretty.
So a view now pulls over to a much larger form. Mud, please describe what we see.
Yeah, okay, great. So I think if we're traveling through the forest, I think he's probably even maybe outriding a little bit, like a little head of the main group. And so what you would see, what the casual observer would see moving through the forest is an occasional flash of irony pine green scales, or perhaps a glimpse of crimson webbed skin between tall spiraling spikes, or a glimmer of yellow-green eyes as emerging from the tree line, like the dinosaur from Jurassic World, is an 8.5 foot tall lizard. With sort of a leather strap slung across his chest, a sort of metallic, a gold and like burnished nickel colored pauldron on his shoulder, and across his back is slung just an armory packed upon his wide back, a huge great axe that looks like it was made from the femur of some enormous animal, multiple javelins and hunting knives strapped to his side, and he moves with uncharacteristic grace through these tight packed trunks of trees, sniffing the air and tasting it with his tongue on the lookout for danger.
Amazing. And just as you were finishing there, we got raided by our stream team. Hello, friends, and you're all together.
Hey. Welcome.
You joined us just as we're getting to meet our charity one-shot group. Hope you can stick around. We're going to have some fun. Let me give you a shout out. There we go. So. From there, Tallulah.
You, as Mud kind of zaps through the trees, you see a very pale woman kind of following with him with her eyes, and she's sighing loudly and sort of melting like a silent film star, performing how tired she is.
Yes.
Like, oh.
Mud picks up the cue and comes over and scoops her up with one enormous arm and just starts carrying her through the woods.
Oh, and she rests, and she's in what looks like it could have once been a debutante gown, and off the shoulder with like a little bit of a poopy sleeve. It's a white overlay over some mauve and yellow florals. It's cut down the front of the skirt, and she's fashioned herself some like tie fisherman pants underneath the gown for traveling. She's got big honey blonde curls under a sun hat, and adorning the sun hat are a bunch of flowers that look like they were pulled from bouquets she was given and placed there. They've long since died. And most notably, she's dainty except for this gnarly fucking scar that goes from like one ear and cuts down the center of her throat back up to the other ear. It just didn't ever heal right and looks totally out of place with the rest of her appearance. And she rests gently in Mud's arms.
Okay. And last of all, but certainly not least of all, Luna.
Yes, probably with her sighing and all of that, Luna's like, oh my god, it's not even that bad. Cool your tits. And is just prestidigitationing as she walks so her shoes don't get dirty. You see this, an elf, high elf, moon elf variety. She's about 5'8" or so, 176 centimeters for those across the pond. I checked for you. She has light blue silver skin that's very sparkly as the light hits it. And she has vibrant blue eyes with a ring of gold, and it kind of fireworks out into the blue. So her eyes are extremely striking. That's kind of one of the first things that you notice. She's wearing a billowy white shirt, earrings adorned all over her very, very long ears, one of which specifically is a moon with a starburst in it. She is wearing thigh-high boots, and hovering just above her shoulder is a sprite. He is about 4.5 inches tall, white hair, scraggly, spiky, like emo boy in 2008 with like the hair that spiked out in the back kind of style. He was wearing green leaf vest with a tailcoat and has tattoos all over his arms, and then it goes into his chest, and he just floating right above her shoulder as we walk.
So I think Mud hears you say that, and he like swings his big lizard head around and kind of like looks down at Tallulah in one arm. And my headcanon for lizard folk is because their big dinosaur heads and lips don't articulate in the same way that our people mouths do. I think when Mud speaks, it's like a parrot does by articulating their throat muscles instead of their jaw muscles. So you kind of see him just hang his huge jaw open. And the sound comes out, and he looks down at Tallulah and says, "Tallulah, do your tits require a reduction in temperature?"
Thank you, my friend. Oh, I just love how you take everything literally. It's one of my favorite things about you. And she'll prestidigitation a bead of sweat off of her brow and flick it.
Luna, are your tits adequate temperature?
I do like
that's
cold,
not appropriate.
Oh, I am sorry, Luna.
Yeah. It's fine. I prestidigitation a little bit of mud that's on his shoes too. Just like trying to keep everybody clean, sort of.
As long as everyone's tits are the required temperature.
Mud, you hear in your head, all right, no more tits.
Okay, sorry.
The little sprite companion of Luna drifts right up to her ear, says, "This has been the longest fucking few weeks of my life. What are we doing here? Do we have to be here? Can't we just go? I'm so fucking bored."
I know, Nox. Do you want me to poof you away into the pocket dimension? Are you that bored? Do you really want to be off for a little bit?
I don't know, it's just so boring being poofed as well. I don't want to be poofed. I got excited when I heard about tits, and then it was just fucking whatever that was.
Well, we're not going to a brothel. I'm not going to tell you again. But deal with it. We're going to go look for a friggin' dryad, man. It's been forever since we found a fey creature. You're going to feel like home again. In this woods, you've got to admit, it does kind of like have Feywild-esque design to it.
Do you really think I want to do anything to do with back home? Do you know how I got trapped back home? People like me? Fucking hell, no, just... no, that's just...
Yes, I know. It was horrible.
Are we there yet?
Oh my god. I poof him. The 5th time he's asked how are we there yet. I am over this.
Just as he goes, you hear, "Oh, what the fuck?" And he's gone. So, you continue on. Can I get a marching order, please?
Ooh.
I'm happy to be first if no one else wants to.
Okay.
I would probably be after Tallulah and Mud, since I was close enough to be conversing with them.
Mm-hmm.
Considering I just got a pibble down my back, I am over. Yeah.
Yeah, Finnegan is either probably behind or next to Brieyre.
Okay. Excellent. So, you all continue on down the road. My donations are being very slow and they're not actually refreshing. So I will get to them when I can. But you've all been incredibly generous so far and I appreciate you and love you very much. Thank you so much. So, the forest around you, the corruption that's taken hold, you hear in the trees the sound of movement, and sometimes it sounds like animals, sometimes it sounds like the forest. And it can be a little unsettling, and it can be very curious. But it's been like this for the last few hours. You've kind of gotten used to it at this point. And coming up on the road ahead, you do notice the corrupted roots that writhe and tangle around everything seem to suddenly raise up and come back down. But the road ahead of you, in between it, is still clear. And as you walk through, you just get a quick glimpse and you notice it's a big iron fence. Old, very old. And you look further down and you see another one and another one. Several iron fences. And as you continue, everyone make me a perception check.
All right. I have my very specific mud-themed die here with me today. They are scaled and heavy.
Yeah, gotta theme the dice.
Love to see it.
17.
I am too distracted, keeping an eye on this little shit. I only rolled a 7.
15 for Luna.
I got a 16.
13.
Okay. So, Brieyre, you just know this little shit is going to try something else. So as weird and as crazy as all this stuff is around you, you know he's got something up his sleeve. The rest of you do notice the further you get in down this road and the more of these fences that you see, the corruption seems to recede. You see more of the fence, more of the ground beneath the corruption, and eventually it's like walking into an entirely different forest. There are another 3 rows of fences in front of you, but all around you is this lush green landscape, full of the vibrant Fey energy, but no longer negative. It hits you with this strange, relaxing aura that after several hours of being in such a dark and dismal place is so welcome. And just at the end of the road, you now see the beginnings of a large stone house. On beautiful grounds, you see small, what look like meditation pools. You see various gravestones and plants completely covering them of all different colors, vibrant hues. There are beautiful aromas in the air the closer and closer you get. How would you like to proceed?
It appears we have reached our quarry.
Is this where we were supposed to go? It's kind of a dump, I'm not going to lie. The house, at least. I like the forest. The forest is nice.
I'm going to hop down and pick a few flowers around us. And as I place them in my hat, I'm just going to reach out with I'm just going to reach out. I'm going to send a message to anybody who might be listening within 30 feet. I'm just going to give out towards the house a little, yoo-hoo, visitors, and see if anybody responds.
As you do get a response, though not to that message. As you hear a voice off to the side, someone you didn't notice. Ah, the Ardcliffe family. Good choice. A little bitter on occasion, but they make real good tea. And you look over and you see this tall, elegantly dressed, pink-haired furball standing with a steaming pot of tea. I've been expecting you.
Was I not supposed to do that?
Oh, it's quite all right. There's plenty where that came from.
Did someone tell... Did we send a message to tell you we were coming? I don't think that we told anyone we were coming.
No. The Wild Mother tells me everything I need to know.
Okay.
Mud walks up. He just like lumbers over to this individual and like kind of like a little awkwardly and a little robotically holds out one enormous forearm and says, Tallulah has been teaching me that it is customary to shake hands when meeting new friends.
Huh. That's kind of fun. I don't normally meet people taller than me, so I'm not good at socializing myself. So we'll take
I have
this
never
journey
met
together.
someone taller than me.
That's pretty cool.
Yes.
They call me Clay, and he takes your hand and shakes it firmly.
Your name is Clay?
Mr. Clay, if you will, or Caduceus Clay.
Oh, it is a pleasure. My name is JunkiesUK. But if that is too difficult for your squishy mouth, you may use its common translation, Mud.
Huh. I suppose it is kind of squishy, yeah. And I do like mud, so
it is very
nice
useful
to meet you, Mud.
Thank you.
Welcome, everyone. I don't believe you're here to see me. I'm waiting for some other people. They'll be along in a little bit, maybe a long time. I don't know, but I think my friend up there has been waiting for you. And he gestures up to the house, and you now see, after hearing the message, Mercy, please describe what they see standing by the house.
Mercy is a tall, not as tall as Mud, about 7 feet tall, gnarled, wooden, humanoid as much as torso, arms and legs, and a head, with rainbow vines as hair. And as you concentrate on him a little longer, it's almost like seeing like a static television as you realize that there are an immensity of bugs and sometimes woodland creatures crawling across his form, almost like just a miniature tree, that they have taken residence there. On his right hand, you will see some of that gnarled wood a little bit parted, where there is more of that rainbow vines, but really it glows more, almost like really thick and beautiful circuitry. And he is against the house, seemingly having a conversation to himself. But you'll notice that all these little bugs and woodland creatures kind of stop and respond in turn. Also, special note, he doesn't have a mouth. His eyes are like Grandma Willow from Pocahontas. They are these kind of just knots.
Hollow,
And his mouth is just runes that light up, and they kind of move with this very kind of elongated face.
Awesome.
And kind of gesturing in his hand is a wooden staff that looks like the same wood, and it glows from the inside, almost like a lattice work. I think that's it.
Is that a tree?
He's a friend. I believe your help has arrived.
Can I give a wave of like just a moment and go to these various creatures? Excuse me, pardon me. Some new friends are here. Okay. And I'll kind of walk up long stride of this creature. And in each step, maybe like one or two flowers kind of rise up and then kind of fall.
Oh. Have I seen anything like him living in the Feywild for as long as I have?
You've seen many things in the Feywild, some fantastical creatures beyond mortal comprehension, as it were. This is a whole different level.
Oh,
wow. Oh, Jinx.
Yeah.
I'm so happy everyone arrived.
Why does everyone
Howard?
else know we were coming?
I don't know. I see you've all met Caduceus.
Yes.
Aye.
Congratulations on selecting me to help you.
You're very tall
Yes.
and shiny.
Yes.
Wait, hold
Thank
on,
you.
Mud. You knew about this?
What? Well, I knew that we were heading here to do something, and if there is a task being needed done, it speaks highly of our new friend's intelligence that he would select one as large and skilled as me.
Wow.
Did you know it was us specifically coming? Or just someone was coming? I'm talking to Mercy.
I only chose the best.
Insight.
Make an insight check.
I... 12.
15.
Okay.
Seems
I believe. It's like, all right.
So you're like
My
psychic
name is-
then?
Oh, no. No. Just, well-versed in time. A good gut, I would say. My name is Mercy. What's all your names?
I am Luna. This is, and I'll pop Nox back up. This is Nox. Don't mind him. He's probably being an ass right now.
You know I can fucking hear you, right?
Yeah. You can hear me no matter what. What are you talking about?
Can you send him away again?
What's your problem, mate? What's your fucking problem?
We've always had a problem for the past 3 weeks. Go away.
Oh, God, this is so unfair.
Bree, we both have little shits to deal with. You see? It's great.
We really do. And she's like half listening and she goes, "Hey, I'm Bree," and she's taking a brewer's kit out. And it's not beer she makes teas. So she's making a satchel and trading with Caduceus at the moment while you guys are figuring out your shit.
I'll take a step toward Bree, not like closing into like too much personal space, and I'll just extend an arm like a classic kind of like handshake, and from like the elbow down, just in a rippling pattern, are an accoutrement of tea leaves. Go,
Cool.
can I help?
Oh, absolutely you can. And she pulls out her different herbs and she starts like playing tradesies. It's kind of like being at the flea market or something, you know?
Oh, you want a flea as well? I got one somewhere.
Actually, it makes a pretty good component. And she opens up her bodice has like little seams that open that Percy artificed for her, and she will take your flea and stick it in there to squish and use for a spell later.
Oh, I'm sure he'll like that little home. And Mercy will kind of look at his arm and go like, a T-arm. I'll have to remember that for later.
That would be so helpful. I would love something like that.
Yeah.
Mud will do the exact same thing again. Just lumber over and awkwardly extend his arm. Hello, my name is Zatan, but if that is too hard for, well, you don't have a squishy mouth, you have a magic mouth. But if that is still too hard, you can call me Mud.
Mercy will say your name back, proper name, perfectly. Shakwit Satlan.
Voiced in the tongue of the ancients. Impressive.
As are you, my friend.
Yes, I am.
He'll just kind of chuckle to himself, and which you'll just see the kind of runic lights just kind of flash on and off.
Oh, that's so fucking cool.
That's so cool. That's so cool.
And we'll look at Finnegan and Tallulah, just kind of expectantly.
Wow, you really are sweet. I'm Tallulah. It's lovely to meet you. Now, are all the bugs crawling on you? Are those your friends, or they just take up residence there?
Oh, these are all my friends.
All right.
I can introduce you to all of them individually.
Oh, no, that's all right. I was going to eat one, but if you're friends, I won't bother.
Oh, if you want to eat one, that's okay. They'll cycle of life and everything.
Yes.
Oh, so sweet. And I'll just reach out and pick a spider off of Mercy, and I'll just pop it in my mouth, and you'll just see the little legs like...
I know, he really is so kind. I mean, I'm pretty sure if I could hear that flea inside my bodice, it would probably be screaming as well.
Oh, that was disturbing.
I just decided to make a Constitution saving throw for Luna to see if she'd puke, and I got a natural 1. So Luna's just in the back, rainbow.
Tallulah, Mercy is going to from between his fingers is just going to kind of extend in druidcraft like a long stem and wrap it around his fingers and kind of cat's cradle like a bunch of irises that kind of sprout out like for your hat.
Goodness. You are really something. I'm so glad to meet you. and
I saw all of your teeth just then, and it was really immaculate.
Tallulah, if she could blush, would blush a little bit as she puts the little irises in her hat.
Okay. And then I will look at Wyatt's character.
You're gonna have to come down here, Big Eye.
He will just kind of sit cross-legged pretty suddenly, just kind of like makes a little splash in the dirt.
I wasn't expecting it to be that fast. He will reach out a hand for like
Same
handshake. He'll grab it with the other hand and cast Druidcraft, and flowers will sprout up your arm. I'm Finn.
I'm Mercy. Thank you for the gift. Is this your favorite flower?
No, it's just whatever flower comes from whatever you're made of.
You'll see an indescribable ancient Avalirian flower that has magic just kind of pouring off of each kind of light blue petal. It's almost like an optical illusion of petals. If you kind of like look at a rose from like a bird's eye view, it just kind of like swirls. And just kind of will pull one from the pit of the elbow and give one back to Finnegan. Just like a sign of friendship.
Well, I'm glad to make your acquaintance. She likes to call me a little shit. She might be right.
Yeah. I mean, I'm surrounded by little shits all day, so you'll fit right in.
Yes,
Happy to
here's
be a
your old
plus
little
one.
shits.
We have a name for our little group yet. I'm starting to feel like the little shits is just keeps coming up.
The little shits?
No,
We can't
I'm the little
deny
shit.
it.
I'm the little
Okay,
shit. Y'all are the
okay.
big shits.
Now,
My
if
shit
you-
is massive.
So wait. So if you are
Yeah,
if you are
all loud in
the
group.
if you are the little shit and we are the big shits, are we just the shit as a party?
The shit.
The shit.
We are the shit.
We are the shit.
Oh, Bree. What a
Hmm.
stroke
that.
of genius.
I like that.
Wow. Amazing.
Classy.
We are the shit.
We are
Could
the
definitely
shit.
announce that in anywhere we go.
Caduceus takes a big sip of tea and is like, yeah, you guys are the shit.
All right, so we're the shit.
gonna kinda
Knox
cock my
and
head at
Finnegan are
Caduceus.
the little shits.
This is going great.
Yeah.
I'll palm an acorn to for the squirrel to Finnegan, and that'll be it.
I'm gonna go make some fresh tea. I'll let you do your thing.
Okay.
Yes, indeed. We came here to provide a service. What is it you require from us?
What do you have in store for us?
Well, I think we are going to do the most important thing there can be. We're gonna save the animals.
Wow.
A noble goal.
All of the animals? Like all of the animals.
Wait,
Oh, just a few in particular.
Okay, because I was about to say, I'm like, that's a bit of a tall order. You know.
okay, y'all are focused on the animals. I'm focused on what we are saving them from.
Right. Good question.
Bigger animals.
I
like
will
you.
pass it over to Patch because I don't know the details.
That's an excruciating detail, Mercy, right now.
So, Mercy,
Do Mercy
Do you-
impression.
hello, I am Mercy. Everybody loves me. To the best of your knowledge, Mercy, all your little animal friends, the ones who you've been nurturing after they got sick from the corruption of the Savalirwood, all of a sudden went missing one afternoon. They were supposed to meet you in one of the meditation pools for their daily sponge bath and masseuse and all the little bits and bats that you do to rehabilitate them. And they didn't show up. And you spoke to the other creatures and the plant life and Caduceus. And no one had seen them. You even went out of the Blooming Grove and into the surrounding area. No sign. Very peculiar. And that's as much as you know.
Okay. So no
They
leads I
didn't
can
listen.
communicate to them.
Not as of yet.
So
Where
you
were they last seen? Perhaps we can investigate and find a trail.
Well, the woods are Savalirwood is corrupted, and so they stay pretty close. And they were supposed to be at these meditation pools at this time, And so I would say probably in a fairly close perimeter, but I hadn't seen them since a little bit before then. So I'm not the best at noticing these things because there's a lot going on, a lot of rehabilitation of other animals. So, and it just happened not that long ago. So I need a team.
They usually come to your pool like what? Like once a day? They've been missing a whole day or more?
Patch?
It would be about 3 days now.
Oh dear.
Oh, 3 days. Or lack thereof.
Hmm.
Do you have a way you would like to begin? Or shall we brainstorm?
Well, does anyone have any particular abilities to start tracking animals? And I'll...
The only
Yes.
thing I can really do is burn down the entire forest, and then maybe we will herd them out through the fire, and that's probably the opposite of what they're trying to.
Yeah, that's not...
Yeah.
I don't think that last-ditch effort there.
Yeah.
Are there, I know these woods are corrupted, but are there any animals around?
In the immediate vicinity?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Or
and make a perception check.
within some sort of proximity. We will. Perception, you said?
Yes.
I got a nat 20.
Oh boy. Folks,
Or
if
24.
you've got- if you've got some nat 20 emotes, feel free to spam the hell out of them in the chat.
Yo.
So as you were taking the lead on this journey, scoping out your surroundings, taking in every intrinsic detail, anything that could be a threat or a curiosity, you saw in the distance in the Savalirwood itself many animals, or what seemed like animals, but different, very different. They seemed to stay clear of you, so you didn't get too good of an eye on them.
Most things do.
Whereas in the Blooming Grove, the wildlife is plentiful, healthy, mostly thanks to Mercy.
So if there are healthy animals about, I think I would like to kind of slink off. And he moves, despite his enormous size, he moves through the underbrush of the forest with great stealth and grace. So like you almost lose track of him as he like goes around a tree trunk or something. But I would like to try and find an animal. And because I am a totem barbarian, I would like to cast Speak with Animals.
Amazing.
And maybe see if anybody saw anything. Maybe you had a CSI investigation here as they're moving boxes around.
Can you
Okay.
please give us one CSI Miami line to take us into the intro?
I don't think I can.
I'll use, I think it's Speech of the Wood, something like that, for Shepherd Druids to do like a formal introduction to Mud, to the animals.
Fantastic.
Perfect. I'll say, Mercy, what kind of animal do we find?
Kind of animal do we find? Sure. What you find is a quokka that looks like it's crossed with a sunflower. So, like around its neck, are just these like bristling, like radiant
cute.
petals. You can tell one is kind of permanently wilted and like a little bit split, but you can tell that that's just kind of like scarring from probably like a past thing that happened. And the quokka itself is just a little bit green toward the bum.
Cute.
Kind of brown colored.
So I'll kind of like get down on all fours and kind of like slink across the forest floor like an alligator, and make my way over to this quokka. And I will cast Speak with Animals.
Okay.
And so I think what everybody else hears is he just starts making like really awful inhuman noises. But to the quokka, I will say, hello. Do you have everything you need?
Hey, how's it going? Yeah. I'm doing pretty good. You friend of Mercy? Friend of Mercy? It's a good guy. Yeah. I ain't seen you like you before. You're a big man. You're a real big man. Yeah. Cool. That's tight.
I'm very large. Yeah. I am an exquisite specimen of my race.
I mean, I don't normally go for your type, but damn, I don't know, it's doing something to me. I'm experiencing new things about myself right now. Name's Fluffy Jeff, by the way. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Fluffy Jeff. My name is Jeffrey Zatlan, but you can call me Mud.
Yeah, I'm gonna call you Mud. I think that's probably for the best. I know you're doing some magic stuff where we can talk, but I still don't think even with that I could probably say your name, so I'm gonna go with Mud.
Yes. Thank you for speaking to me. We are looking for a group of missing creatures. Have you seen any suspicious activity lately?
The Quokka just looks around. Do you know where the fuck you are? This is Savalirwood.
I don't.
Shit's crazy. There's suspicious stuff everywhere. I don't even know where to begin. I mean, there's all the messed up animal hybrids. I'm one of the nice ones, clearly, Fluffy, Sunflower, hello. But, there's some messed up ones back there. I'm pretty sure they'd be prime candidates number one. I don't know, if you were some sort of crime scene investigation group or something, then maybe that would be your prime suspect. I don't know, I mean, when did they go missing?
3 days ago. By the waiting pools.
He looks over to Mercy. Hey, yo, Mercy, what was I doing 3 days ago? My memory's gone to shit.
Jeff, remember 3 days ago we were working on your breathing exercises. You got to watch out for your asthma. You get worked up so fast.
Yeah, I know. Goddamn, it's all this Fey fever, It's like hay fever, but Fey fever.
My God.
It gets to my lungs.
I see the stand-up routine is coming along nicely.
Thank you. I've been trying. I've been practicing. My improv not so good, but I'm working on it. Okay. Let me think. Nothing outwardly suspicious, but there was that one thing. There was 3 little shits that I know you guys, I heard you said you were little shits and stuff, but 3 particularly.
3 little Finnegans?
It's what they called, I don't know. They just looked like little shits to me. But there were 3 of them, they were tiny, they were maybe a little bit bigger than me. They looked like, what did they call that shit? Goblins, kinda but a lot smaller.
Oh, no.
They didn't look particularly nice. I think that was 3 days ago, and they went, I got fur in my mouth. They went that way, and points into the Savalirwood.
Thank you. I will not eat you today.
Oh, fuck,
okay,
was that an option?
Mud, you forgot to shake his hand.
Oh.
Oh, Mud. Gentle.
Hello.
I'm going to respectfully decline because you just made some sort of comment about making
polite.
me a lunch. Don't eat me.
That's fair. Thank you.
Mercy, can I go?
Yes, Jeff. Probably go and breathe for 30 minutes.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. I feel it coming. Oh, Lord, I feel it coming. Oh, well, Mother, I'm coming for you. Just runs off into the forest.
He was nice.
My
So
God,
3
he's cute.
little goblins, 3 little shits that look like goblins but smaller.
Oh no.
What's that sound
Perhaps.
like to you?
Perhaps kobolds, the diminutive cousins of mine.
I feel like kobolds might be about the same size. Does that sound like a Fey shenanigans? Tiny goblin?
Make a... Let's call this history or arcana, your choice.
Okay. We're going to go with They're both the same. +0. Here we go. 8.
8. You got nothing.
I mean, small goblin. Small. I mean, maybe they were just short goblins. Like, really.
You know, this one time I saw a drawing of 3 goblins and they were wearing a trench coat.
Oh, that's funny.
I think I seen something like that.
Yeah.
Now, Mercy, does this sound familiar to you? Or Mr. Clay, you seen any little shits kind of like goblins causing mischief?
Not particularly. I mean, you guys are the only little shits I've seen so far, and you are the shit, so
Thank
I
you.
wouldn't want to compare. You guys are great.
Well, we have one clue. Should we go and find the shit?
Why don't we head that way?
Yeah, let's head where I guess they were last seen.
Can I try to maybe like move off in the direction where Fluffy Jeff pointed us, and sort of scour the surrounding forest and maybe try and pick up a trail?
Go ahead and make me a survival check.
I would love to. Nothing would make me happier. Okay, survival. Great, 17.
17. It's been 3 days, so it's difficult. But this is something you are accustomed to. You feel like you've picked up a trace of what could be footsteps. Slightly larger than quokkas. But a set of 3 lots of footsteps going in that exact same direction.
You got something, Mud?
I believe I have found their shit trail.
Well spotted. Well spotted.
I really hope you're not being literal right now.
No,
Okay.
not this time.
Good.
Shall we go?
I'll head after Mud, and I'm keep my eyes on the ground too.
Okay.
Are there... As we're kind of going along, I'll look specifically on the ground and trees that we pass for like scratch marks, kind of like, you know, in a horror movie where like fingernails kind of scratch, like them trying to not go somewhere. Specifically to the creatures that are missing.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Okay. I believe that's a 16. No, 10. Different
A
class.
10. Okay. As you sort of leave the border of the Blooming Grove and head back into the corrupted Savalirwood, there's a lot of scratch marks and a lot of trees. It's difficult to pinpoint specific ones. As you all do begin to make your way that way, I will pause for a moment, as we've had an absolute shit ton of donations that I now have somewhat of a list to read off. Friends, thank you so much. Like, we're just over an hour in, and we are already 73% to our initial goal. Like, guys, come on. You guys are the best.
Killer, everybody.
So, apologies if I've missed any, because the overlay on my end is being slow or unresponsive at times. So, I believe I've made an up-to-date list. So I'm going to go through them now. We had a £5 donation from Mai. Thank you so much, Mai. Mai is one of our regulars on Mondays and Wednesdays.
Chosen one.
Thank you so much for that. It doesn't have a 5 doesn't have a reward, but I will give you a love heart here. There you go. Thank you so much. I will apparently at my mic. So we also had £10. I keep saying dollars. I'm not American. £10 from Pixie, our Clips champion. That will give one of these lucky adventurers a potion. So if you'd like to nominate someone, they get a free potion of healing. So please nominate a player in the chat if you'd be so kind. We had a £50 donation from Anonymous, which is amazing. So, because it's anonymous, you can't tell me who the Wild Magic Surge goes to, but we can roll for it. So we'll do that in a hot second. We have 3 lots of inspiration granted. One from Avivor, our character artist. If you're still here, please nominate a player. We have our lovely Pat Toons, also £20. Please nominate a player. And Sarah, £20. Please nominate a player to get a reroll of inspiration. Was it Safi? In which case, Safi, if you are here, please feel free to nominate someone for a Wild Magic Surge. You fantastic person. We had another anonymous donation, which was 100, which is a free crit. So
yeah,
we'll roll for that one because that one's anonymous. Thank you, whoever that was. You're amazing. We had Sarah again with another 50, which is a Wild Magic Surge. So, Sarah, you get to pick someone. We had another 100 from our gift sub champion, McClover. You get to nominate a player for a crit, so please do. And last but certainly not least, in any way, shape, or form, my wonderful real-life partner, Talia, donated £50 to give a Wild Magic Surge specifically to Tallulah.
Yay!
Go ahead.
Patch. I'm almost certain that the anonymous 100 was from Oren. Because I wrote it down when I happened to look at chat that he said, like, when it goes through, free crit.
Oh, amazing.
I'm pretty sure. Like 99%.
I'm guessing that's going to Mercy, his best friend.
Yes.
Sathia says Wild Magic Surge for Mud.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh.
Okay, so that's Mud. Hang on, let me catch up with the chat. So we've got... thank you so much, Oren. That is incredibly generous of you. Let's have a look here. So Pat
Thank you, Luke, with Wild.
Thank you so much, my friend. We'll catch up maybe tomorrow after the stream. Amazing, thank you. So Pat gave his to his fellow wild one, which is Finnegan. So you get a round of inspiration. From your boy. McClover gives the nat 20 to Finnegan.
Stacking it
all
up.
right there. Where are we? Oh, it keeps going down now. Hang on. Apologies, bear with me. This is a lot. I've never done this before, so I might need to recruit someone to do this for me next time.
Sarah said reroll for Luna.
Amazing.
That's hers.
So,
Thank you, Sarah.
And Finnegan gets the potion from Pixie. Wow, you are popular tonight.
I got my potion of healing. It's just a common healing potion, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe Aviv is no longer here, so we'll roll for Aviv's. And who am I missing? Did I get Sarah's Wild Magic Surge? My chat is no longer scrolling. Okay. So, I'll start off with what I've got. So, let's have a look here.
An
First
instant nat one. Oh, no.
How about my £5 gives the DM a choice of which plays an instant nat 1? That's cruel. I mean, I'm kind of vibing with it.
Do it.
No.
I vote do it.
I'll tell you what, because it's a $5, and I don't want to give these guys a nat 1. Instead of inspiration, they can have one of Jimothy Brassfangs' bardic inspirations. So you can pick a player to get a D6 of bardic inspiration.
Sweet.
I think that works.
Also, shout out to Myriad, the pirate, just redeemed a hydration for everybody.
Thank you,
Oh,
Mai.
so we have to
Thank you very much.
rehydrate.
Always too important.
Pirate, the pirate.
Amazing.
I'm out of water. I drank it before the stream.
And potty break coming coming soon.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Oh my gosh. Got the Sam Riegel cask over here.
That
Oh,
would be
yeah.
Sky. Yep.
Nice.
Yo!
So- Since oh shit, okay,
Yo!
that just happened.
Oh my.
Well, that was fast.
Yay!
Okay, I was just about to
I
get
did
I
started.
have a
Shit.
sneaking suspicion who did that.
Okay.
Was that all it was?
I think so.
Okay. Hang on. Where is it?
Okay. Well, this was fun, guys. Thank you so much.
Good work, everybody.
Wow.
Later.
So we became the shit. Now it's over. Bye.
Oh, you're the more bounder
Oh,
plushie.
amazing. 114.
I knew
Oh,
Beattown is the
wow.
best.
Thank you so much.
Good job,
So
Beattown.
that's another crit. You guys are gonna murder me. I need to get a Tarrasque out immediately. Okay. So, right. Thank you so much. Oh Jesus.
Now we're invincible. Show us to
Absolutely.
the big bad.
So now
So
that
now,
now that we've hit
One
the
big
goal,
bat, please.
we only have stretch goals to do now. Let me just quickly
That's
reel off.
nice. Hey,
If-
stretch goals, guys.
If we get to 750, then schedules allowing, maybe we'll do Sanctuary 2. And we'll see these guys again.
Electric Boogaloo.
Electric Boogaloo.
Fluffy Jeffaloo.
Please. Oh, yeah.
Fluffy Jeff.
I want to
That's
play
it.
Finnegan
Yeah, Lock
again,
it in,
please.
lock it in, lock it in.
Fluffy
Sanctuary
Jeff's
2, the search for
revenge.
of course, if we're the shits, it'd be the Poogaloo.
Yep.
Boogaloo.
Oh.
I
That's
like it.
good.
Boogapoo?
If we
Yeah,
hit,
it's all gold. It's all gold.
it is. If we hit 850, then we do our Oops All Artists one shot, where we will have a one shot featuring all of our community artists in
Fun.
an
That's
art-related one shot.
Oh, how fun.
And if we hit the magic number of 1,000, we have the Chosen One shot as the christened Chosen One of the community, Myra the Pirate, has agreed if we hit that magic number, then at some point this year, she will DM a one shot for the very first time on this channel.
Wow.
Wow.
You all heard it. Keep those
So-
donations coming, everybody.
Yeah.
How can you resist?
We gotta
Say
make
the
that happen.
pages.
We gotta make it happen.
Mhm.
Say
Okay.
the sunflower, whatever those, what are
Quacka.
they called? Quacka. Is that the smiley guys?
It's the
like-
always smiling.
Yeah.
version.
Okay.
Yeah. It is.
Spell that.
You would love it, Campbell. It's a big rodent. You would be
I
all
love
over.
big rodents.
You haven't seen it? Little smiley. The
Amazing. Yeah.
Quackers.
little.
Right. So we're gonna pause for a moment. We're gonna return to the adventure shortly,
Oh.
but I believe it is time for some chaos. Let's
Uh-oh.
redo
Always.
some of this madness.
Wild magic
Um,
sip.
Let's
I'll
go
get it again.
I should make that song. Why haven't I done that song yet?
Yeah, that'd be a great stinger.
So, first of all, Tallulah, please give me a D100.
Okay. Hold on. Let me find one.
Oh, that is a good picture.
Why are they always smiling?
Because they have no natural
85.
predator.
85. Okay.
85.
Do you what class is it, Tallulah? What class?
What
or
class?
classes? Yeah.
Sorcerer.
Okay, sorcerer. So, fun fact: I have wild magic tables for individual classes,
Ooh,
which really
that's
makes
sweet.
things more
Oh,
fun.
that's helpful. Mhm.
So,
Take tap dancing lessons.
Just tap dance everywhere you go.
Look at that
Oh,
one.
that-
Look at that
He's so
quagga.
psyched.
The quokka sprung tears to my eyes. I really
how
do love
did you get my
Momo.
MySpace picture? I thought I deactivated my account. Jesus, what the
Fluffy
fuck?
Jeff was in my top 8.
You do not have permission to use my image.
Look, there's only one guy out there on there. He's my only MySpace friend. His name is Tom. All right, he's been through a hard time. Just leave Tom alone.
There's a sleeping one. Then I'm done. Look at
Oh
it.
my
He's still
God.
smiling. Oh
Still
my gosh.
smiling. Oh, I love him.
This is the chaos that charity brings. Okay, so 85 on our sorcerer table.
Ooh, faster.
Okay. Interesting. You might vibe with this, actually. For the next 8 hours, so probably the
Oh my
remainder
God.
of this session, you, your items, and your non-illusory spell effects appear with inverted colors.
Oh,
That's cool.
that
So
is
Wow.
cool.
As the magic of the Savalirwood encapsulates you as you re-enter, suddenly you just invert. Like a negative Polaroid.
Holy Oh,
That's probably terrifying.
oh!
Oh, wow.
I feel like
my
in my
eyes.
case, it almost like she almost looks like she's X-rayed. You can like see her skull through her face for a second. That's
Cool.
wild.
Absolutely. Okay, so that's one down. There's a lot to go. I'm gonna try and speed through. Beat
Speed
out
through, lightning
MC and please nominate someone for your crit. And Oren, I'm pretty sure I know who's getting your crit, but please do mention in chat who gets your crit. From there we have hang on, I've lost it. Oh, I'm so not good at these. Brieyre the Tired. Please nominate someone for your search, if you haven't already. Where are we? And Sarah, you also have someone for a surge. Okay. So, apologies. I'm getting there.
I think Mud was chosen for a surge. I don't know by who.
That is correct. Yes. So, Mud,
Yes,
let's have a D100, please.
I would love to. Okay, here we go. That is a 77. Lucky 77.
77, and your class of choice.
Barbarian. Lizardbarian.
Lizardbarian. I'll just get out my Lizardbarian table. 1 second.
Barbarian.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Mud,
Uh-oh.
your talents. I think you underestimated them.
Uh-oh.
You may be named Mud, but you now move like mud. For the next hour, you may squeeze through any space an inch or wider in diameter.
Truly disgusting.
Oh,
That's perfect for getting through the forest, though.
I'm already creeped out with how he walks on the ground. I'm like,
Oh, that's sweet.
Inch wide.
That's
Inch
so
wide.
good.
It's like a cat.
So good. I think he
That-
Very
sees.
Ivan Ooze moment.
I think he gets distracted by like a bird's nest or something because he gets a little hungry, and so he's like trying to reach into this bramble of thickets to grab a snack as we're going, and he can't quite get it, and so then he just accidentally like slurps through the gap in the tree trunks as literal mud.
Oh my god.
Well,
does Luna puke?
oh,
What
I
the hell is
truly
going on with you?
live up to my namesake today.
Mercy,
Okay.
does this happen a lot?
yes.
Okay.
Every Tuesday, margaritas fitting through 1-inch spaces.
Mhm.
We do things a little different around here.
That's what she said.
There it is. I'm so sorry.
Okay. Let me just put this in chat. Guys, thank you so much. This is incredible. We're an hour and a half in and we've already smashed the goal. Okay. So,
Woo.
so Mercy, you get a free natural 20 at your disposal. Finnegan, you get a free natural 20 at your disposal. And Brieyre, You get a free natural 20 at your disposal. Okay.
Do it.
We're rolling in it.
Apparently, we're now aiming for 1200. Oh, that puts us. That would put us at the top of the World Wildlife Fund UK's fundraising group. Okay.
Oh,
If you want
So
to
that's the
push
new
it
number.
to 15, if you want to push it to 15, I'll run a one shot if we achieve that.
Oh,
There you go.
Or a
You
few
heard it here
off,
first.
whatever we want.
Hell yes. Let's push it. Let me put the link in there again.
This is real good.
Okay. Thanks so much. Oh, we also hit 800 followers. Amazing. Thank you. Too much stuff. Too much awesome. Okay.
Okay, let's do this.
So we return to the madness. Well, soon to be madness. As you grow accustomed to these sudden changes for some of you. I imagine because it's late at night, this new almost ethereal form of Tallulah is now lighting the way pretty well.
this is just handy.
Yeah, so
wow.
good for sneaking. I'm gonna
Tallulah.
send Nox up in front of everybody to just keep it watch. I'm gonna tell him to go stealth mode and have him turn invisible and just kind of keep in front of everybody else.
Okay.
I'm going
Doing
to
that.
whisper to my squirrel to do the same, but follow him. Follow Nox to the
Nox.
best of his ability.
Riding on the squirrel's back.
That's awesome.
Okay. So you continue on, and go about maybe an hour in, and you start to notice all around you little eyes staring at you, drawn to this new light in the center of your group. Not approaching, just cautiously watching from a distance. From a distance. Can't help myself.
Oh, just a note. I already have mage armor on. But right, like this whole time. Just poof.
Okay. Yep. No problem.
You know what? I'm inspired by that. I think I'll cast Mage Armor on myself as well.
And
We'll
do you
cast
know,
bark skin on myself.
Park spit.
Bark spit. Hip hit.
I would consider joining the club and do mage armor as well, but I'm not one to jump on a wagon, you know? I'll let you two take the hits. I'll just stand behind. Will.
I'm a trendsetter. What can I say?
Yeah.
So, not much changes as you continue on for the next hour, but one thing does change that you all notice fairly quickly is that there seems to be like strange puddles of like an oily substance on the ground. You've never seen anything like this, Mercy. This is new, definitely. Could potentially be heading in the right direction.
I want to kneel down and touch it.
Okay. I'd like you to make me a... No, I'm joking.
I was prepared too.
You reach down and you touch it, and as you pull your finger away, it does seem to stick slightly to the end of your finger and starts to thread up as you lift. your finger up.
Finnegan, what does it smell like?
Okay, now you can make me a Constitution saving throw.
One time I roll low too.
Oh,
Constitution saving throw. That would be a 9.
A 9.
nine.
It doesn't,
Nine.
it doesn't actually have a smell, but as you sort of inhale a bit sharply and a little bit goes up your nose, causing you to choke a little slightly. What's everyone's passive perception?
Not good.
Real good.
now because I'm on D&D
13.
Beyond.
13.
13.
17.
17. Okay. As you're all sort of looking at Finnegan reacting to getting something up his nose, Mercy, you hear something in the distance. It sounds like laughter from what could only be a tiny creature with the high pitch, and scuttling off in the distance, there is a shape and vanishes as quickly as it appears, heading off in the direction that you're going.
I'll relay that to the group and say, shh, I think we're being not only watched, but entertainment or something out here.
Mercy,
Beyond
the
that.
woods grow ill and forlorn. I have not seen the like here born of nature. Have you?
I have not. I'm concerned, Mud. I really am.
Yeah, this place is creepy as shit. So where are all the creepy things that are...
Going where we're
Where'd you-
going is my understanding.
Take heart, friends. Surely, together, we will overcome whatever tiny things stalk us in these woods.
Patch,
Yes.
I am going to reach out, kind of lock eyes with Tallulah, and kind of gesture my face down, almost as like, can I have your permission to touch your forearm? And I'm going to cast a spell, and I'm going to flavor it as the slight glow that Tallulah has, or Halulat, if we inverted it. From the fingertip of Mercy, that kind of unnarl, and you'll see like a little bit of that kind of painted vine will kind of go up Tallulah's arms, almost like mirroring circuitry or mirroring like the circulatory system, and it will deaden that glow. At the same time, will simultaneously kind of push the glow across the floor, the forest floor, and up to kind of various ferns and trunks of trees and little bugs that kind of scatter the glow around as I cast Pass Without a Trace.
Wow.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's
wow.
cool.
Wow.
Very good.
Okay.
Awesome.
So is it like we're all in a silent movie right now?
Little black and whitish. It is dark, right?
Piano
Pretty
playing in the
dark.
background.
Oh, I wish I had my piano playing background music handy.
Right, are we
Okay.
going to try to be stealthy?
I think so.
Right. Okay.
Stealthy but quick. Let's stay on its trail.
Right.
Mm.
They're laughing, which means they're a little bit too cocky.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm
Laughing
going
at my
to
pain.
I'm going to kind of do a little twirl of sorts, and as I twirl, I'm going to go stealth mode and use Mask of Many Faces to basically do like a ninja get up, like everything goes black mask, black hood, all of that, like stealthy.
Mud leans down, squanches down, and rolls around in the forest floor for a little bit and covers himself in mud and debris.
Tilt my hat coyly over one eye.
Stealth mode.
Stealthy. I should have done a
Okay.
ghillie suit.
So, I'd like everyone to make me a stealth check, +10 with Pass Without a Trace. I'd also like to know who's leading the group.
Oh shit.
I volunteer as tribute.
Okay.
I'm gonna have Nox up near her just to keep an eye on the front too.
Yeah, he's just
Yeah.
he's just like hiding behind your head and peeking out every now and going, "This is bullshit. Don't want to be here."
I got a
Shut it.
dirty 20 for stealth.
Dirty 20.
I just rolled the highest roll that I've ever rolled in my 2 years of playing D&D, which is a 31 for stealth.
Whoa.
Damn.
31.
Wow!
Amazing.
You just stealthed your way into the goons.
I disappeared.
Into the next dimension. You're right, I forgot plus
Amazing.
10, so actually I'm 30 as well.
Okay.
Damn it, Trevor.
All right. It's still lower than yours. You're good.
Still
You're good, you're
under.
good.
Okay.
24.
24.
I got a natural one, so I'm going to, thanks to Sarah, I'm going to go ahead and use that already because
Amazing.
fuck that.
Thank you, Sarah.
Smoke them if you got them.
Much better. Blah, blah, blah. Stealth. 32. Ninja.
32.
And I
From a natural
Heavy
1 to a 32. Wow.
16 plus 6 plus 10.
Okay. Bree?
30.
30. Oh, you guys are stale.
This is wild. Pass without a trace.
We've had the weeks of practicing being in a silent film. This is her thing. You know?
Okay.
13.
13. Okay.
Hey,
Good to know.
I gave you all plus 10. I don't want to hear it.
The guy who is a tree is the loudest.
Excuse me.
no.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. This is my bad.
Quiet.
It's just that he's given away by the other trees just whispering, what the fuck? to each other.
You know when you like snap a twig? That's my life.
Crunch, crunch, crunch.
Sometimes it's your twig.
Oh,
Oh.
my twig and berries.
no.
So, continuing on feeling very stealthy for the most part. You follow the distant footsteps and giggles that the more perceptive of you can hear. Bree, could you roll me a d10?
Yes, I can totally do that. Let's see. 10 is this one. And we have rolled a 5. We're in the middle.
Okay. Thankfully, due to the majority of you rolling very high stealth checks,
How dare you?
you managed to avoid a trap that was set. I managed to sneak past 3 vine blights and 3 twig blights
I'm sorry,
were
you should have kept the
hidden.
blood.
to the side of the road awaiting you. But thanks to the pass without a trace.
Do we
Nice to sneak
spot
through.
them as we go by?
Yeah.
Do we notice them? All right. I'm going to cast my mage hand. And as if it was already sitting there, it's like light like water fills up, like as if there was already a hand resting on her shoulder, kind of undulating. And then it will kind of crawl down my body and walk next to me. And it'll pick up little twigs along the way and snap them. Just as we go along, in case there's another little something waiting for us.
Excellent. I like it. You continue on for another maybe 10 minutes or so, and then you hear a sudden tussle in the bushes ahead of you, and small animal like screaming as from leaping from the bushes immediately you see this tiny form of skin and teeth running away from you with Furry Jeff in his grasp.
Sorry, Jeff.
Jeff!
No.
So
What would you like to do?
Immediately, I go down on all fours and just start like tearing my way across the forest floor like a dinosaur after.
Mud, can I ride you? Would that encumber you too much?
No, I have no. In fact, my carry weight is doubled. So yeah, hop on.
All right.
How far away is it as it goes by?
It's about 90 feet ahead of you currently.
Okay. I will exactly 90 feet. I'm going to go ahead and hex it as it runs.
Yes.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Describe what this looks like as the hex takes effect.
So at first, you see Luna's eyes kind of close and open, and it's gold with the flecks drifting off of it. And then there's blue wreathed her hand with the gold flecks also there as she reaches out into the camera. And as she kind of clutches, it all turns black around the creature and kind of stabs into it. And then it's just that aura of black with the gold flecks still there. And I'll give it disadvantage on strength checks.
Good to know. You hear this screech coming from this creature, and Mercy, for the hell of it, will say you still have speak with animals. You've pretty much got it permanently.
I
at
can.
this point with the time.
I can
here.
Because of the druid. Yeah.
You just see, holy fucking shit! You guys saved me, you guys! Look at this fucking guy!
Oh, Fluffy Jeff.
I love him.
Looks like a ball sack. Get him off me! Oh, God. So, we're going to enter a bit of a skill challenge, as this thing moves alarmingly fast. So, I'd like to ask each of you, what do you do to catch up to this thing? Now, you can use any of your abilities, any spells, any actions that you have to close the distance. I need at least 3 successes. So, who would like to go first? Okay, Bree.
I'm going to face step towards it.
Okay. How far does that take you?
Face step is going to take me 30 feet.
Okay.
So an extra 30 plus 1.
And then as an additional effect, because I am a autumn, I get to take 2 creatures of my choice and can see within 10 feet of me to teleport as well. So whoever else is coming along with this, I'm going to face step them with me.
Cool.
Okay. Amazing. Go ahead and roll me an Arcana check and roll it with advantage.
Okay. And it'll be like, knock, knock, who's there? It's the shit. As I rolled a 24 for Arcana.
Yeah! Hey!
A 24 is absolutely a success. 1 success. Incredible. You move the entire group immediately much closer, allowing the DC to be lowered for the rest. So, who would like to try next?
I'll just kind of charge on after it, just using my physical prowess to power me and close the gap. And try, if I can get close enough, I'll try to grapple, and dive on top of them and wrestle them to the ground.
Okay, so give me an athletics check.
Oh, I would love to. Excellent. Okay, that is another dirty 20.
Another dirty 20.
Nice.
Okay, you don't get quite close enough to be able to grapple them, but you are pretty damn close. You feel like any minute now you're going to be able to grab them.
Like that meme of the guy running and he looks behind him and he goes, just a dinosaur with the witch riding on top of it coming after them.
Oh, yeah. 2 successes. We just need 1 more.
I have something. I have an idea.
Yeah.
Since Eldritch Blast is force damage, I figure it pushes kind of thing. Can I put my hands behind me, Iron Man style, and since I can have 2 streams at once, go from each hand, boom, and just try to fling myself forward as I'm running through.
Oh, do I want to call this Arcana or Acrobatics?
I am so acrobat. I'll do flips and flourishes and all that fun stuff.
I will let you decide. Acrobatics or Arcana, your choice.
Acrobatics, please.
Okay, go ahead.
I miss my cleric having guidance. Okay. Okay. That's a 17.
A 17?
Yes.
DC was 14. So,
Yeah.
with 3 successes, there is an immediate dogpile as the entire group launches itself at Fluffy Jeff and this creature, whatever holds it. And you hear it screaming and squelching. And then it all goes quiet. As we're going to take our 10-minute break. So, friends, thank you so much for your incredible donations so far. We have so much more to come. But in the meantime, do stick around and we'll see you in about 10 minutes. See you in a bit.
Like they
Fuck shit. Balls. Yes.
Perfect timing as I had already dropped us back in. I'm so happy.
They heard it.
No one knew it.
What better way to jump back into things as we come to the end of this chase sequence and you've all essentially dogpiled on top of this weird skin figure that has attempted to kidnap Fluffy Jeff.
Not in our house.
So you have them both. They are both struggling, but they can't seem to get free. What would you like to do?
I'm just gonna
Fluffy Jeff is big enough, but I have my mage hand up. I'm gonna try and, or I don't know how much Fluffy Jeff weighs, but I'm gonna try and extract him from the clutches of this other critter with my mage hand.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a strength check. Does the mage hand have its own stats?
It can carry up to, what is it? It might be only 5 pounds.
10 pounds.
10 pounds. How big
Okay.
is little Jeff?
He's very little.
He's very little.
It's mostly fluff.
Let him chip.
Let's just make it a straight D20 roll.
Okay. All right, straight D20 roll is a 12.
Okay. I rolled for the critter and rolled a natural 1. So
I
with
feel like
ease.
in this dog pile, the mage hand is just like wiggling through the bodies and searching for Fluffy Jeff, and it's almost like part of the thing that extracts it from the whatever has it is just the creepiness of it. It's like, ha ha! And I'll pull Fluffy Jeff out and hold him up.
Holy shit! Oh my god! I need to breathe. I need to breathe. I need to breathe. Hey.
Mercy, say something. Mercy, help! Say something to him.
I'm gonna druid craft like a kind of leaf canopy. Since we're all kind of dogpiled, it's probably like coming out of my lower back, and also gonna druid craft a kind of puff of wind to inflate it and deflate it. So you can't really see my face, but the message is like, this is how the rhythm you need to breathe in.
You see, do that.
Breathe in. That's the good stuff. That's the fucking good stuff. All right. Okay. Okay. What the fuck is that? And now you get a good look at this creature, and it is horrifying. It's the biggest part of its body is its head, as its head is almost the same size as little Jeff. But there's this tiny little goblin-esque body underneath it, like a tiniest of torsos, and long arms, big claws, and big extended toes on the feet, scratching with its pointed nails, and seems to be emanating this mucus-like stuff, which resembles the oil that Finnegan got a little intimate with earlier.
Oh. See, that's why you don't touch things that are on the ground. It's disgusting.
I'll just kind of grab it with one huge hand and hold it at arm's length, just kind of dangling it over the ground. And I'll look at it and I'll say, tell us all your secrets or be eaten. What?
Okay. So I'm going to, cast Comprehend Languages, and then follow up with I kind of want to give it a little tap on its shoulder and cast Friends.
Cast Friends. Okay. Does that involve a wisdom save?
That involves. Cast on self. I'm casting it on myself, so it's a charisma check, I think. So
charisma.
For the duration of the cantrip, you have advantage on charisma checks directed at one creature of your choice that isn't hostile to you.
That isn't hostile?
That isn't hostile. We don't know if it's hostile or not yet, right? It's going
pretty much.
Just laughing.
That's worth a try.
That's a fair choice.
So as the comprehend languages takes effect, the translates in your mind as,
can we do it again? Can we do it again? That was fun. That was fun.
You want us to chase you again?
It was so fun. Oh, I want to do it again. I haven't had this much fun in my life. I mean, I've only been alive for 3 days, but it's so much fun.
That is odd.
I come from, I don't know.
Out. Where were you going to take this small creature?
To my mommy.
Can you take us there?
We would like to meet your mother very much.
I suppose. I mean, do you like being eaten?
It is my favorite pastime, personally.
Insight check.
The mage hand gives you a thumbs up.
Yeah. Finnegan makes an insight check. Please make a deception check.
That was a very adult joke. That was an adult joke.
I'm only 3 days old.
7 days.
4 days.
I got 7, so it's like, okay.
Were you taking that creature to be eaten by your mother?
Yeah.
Their look like.
I do not have much faith for what happened to those other animals that were taken. So you said you've been alive for 3 days.
Yes.
Mercy, how long ago were your animal friends taken?
3 days.
Yeah.
Have you seen your mother eat before?
Oh, lots of times.
So is it like a soup situation, or is it like a popcorn chicken situation?
I don't know what any of those things are, but they sound cool.
Did they just put straight in the mouth and just chomp chomp, like no preparation involved?
What's preparation? Yeah.
I don't think we're getting anywhere with this.
Gobble, gobble, gobble.
Enough of popcorn and mothers.
Like, does she look more like me, or him? And I'll point at Mud, or them, and I'll point at Mercy.
Hi. No. No.
Oh.
She's the prettiest woman in the world.
Well, you know, I used to compete in beauty pageants, and I would just love to meet the prettiest woman in the world. Would you take us to see her?
He totally just called you ugly. I'm just saying.
Fine.
Only if you promise that after she's eaten you, and then We can do this again. This was fun.
Oh, yes. We promise.
If your mother is able to eat me, we can do whatever you want.
Likewise. Different sentiment, though.
Can I, as they're talking, have Nox come up behind the thing and touch it and try to do heart sight? And they have to make a charisma saving throw, or Nox will know the creature's alignment.
Interesting.
Cool.
DC's 10.
Is it's a 9.
Yes. Okay. So Nox now knows what the alignment of this creature is.
So the alignment of the creature is chaotic neutral.
Okay. All right. Well, this thing isn't evil, at least. Honestly, I think it is just having fun. It's like a kid.
What's your name?
I don't have one.
Can we give you one?
I don't know, can you?
Don't give it a name, Tallulah. I'm going to eat it.
I know. Well, we already have a Fluffy Jeff. What is this critter? Is he hairy or fluffy or scaly?
Slimy.
Slimy.
Hard.
I took your southern accent because I live in the South. I'm sorry.
You hear Fluffy Jeff speak up. It's like, it looks like a ball sack.
Wrinkly Willy.
Wrinkly Willy. Can we please meet your mother?
I will take you to meet Wrinkly Willie's mother.
Thank you, Wrinkly Willy.
My mother calls me Wrinkly William.
Please, just call me Willy. Wrinkly Willy is my father.
No, that's Wrinkly William. And I'll give Wrinkly Willy, I'll pluck a little flower out of my hat and I'll offer it to Wrinkly Willy. Thank you so much.
And he eats it.
Yep, that's tracks. Yep.
To each their
Understood.
So
Lead on.
I'll put Wrinkly Willy back down on the ground and let him go.
Okay. And as he sort of brushes himself off, he looks around and he goes,
Hey, bros, do you remember the way? Because I forgot.
and two more.
We've got to name all of these guys now.
Two more just
Wrinkly
apparate.
Billy.
Wrongly Willy.
Oh gosh.
And they start all communicating, and they go, and then they just start running.
How
On the path
many
ahead.
are there?
3.
Just like, okay, 30.
I'm gonna run.
Come, friends. We must
Ooh.
pursue Wrinkly Willy.
Okay.
Okay, so you all go chasing that sweet Wrinkly Willy into the night.
Boy, if I had a nickel.
Sounds like college.
We can have Wrinkly Richard.
Okay,
You know, some nights you want a Wrinkly Willy, some nights you want a Fluffy Jeff. You know, it's just
I know, like, yeah.
different
All
strokes,
my-
different folks.
All my hobbies and interests right there. So I do apologize to the wonderful people who have donated so far. Not all of the donations are showing up. So I'm getting to the how they influence the game when I can. It's just being very, very slowly. But thank you so much for your generosity. The latest one that I see is from Phoenix, my wonderful DM. If you're still here, my friend, your £30 technically warrants a disadvantage on the next roll for one of these players or for me.
Oh.
So, you know, just let it happen. Like I know it's gonna happen. So I'll take the disadvantage. It's fine. You just pop it in chat, and then
That accrued D&D karma coming back.
But thank you, my friend. Always a pleasure. We are currently £120. No, we are. I can't do maths. 70 pounds
170.
away from our first stretch goal, which is a sequel to this one shot.
Wait.
70 pounds. Oh my days.
Is that where you bring out the astral dreadnought?
Mhm.
Yes.
How did you get hold of my notes?
No.
Okay.
Astral Dreadnought being ridden by a Tarask.
Oh, now you're speaking my lingo. We'll find out soon.
Little cowboy hat.
So, as you continue on, following, they're not being very stealthy, but you are all technically still in the pass without trace. So, how do you wish to proceed? Do you wish to continue being stealthy? But they are moving quite quick. So, do you want to lag
Y'all-
behind a little bit, or do you want to catch up?
For my money, I don't know if we're going to be able to sneak anymore. If we're following these critters.
Well, maybe they can at least keep all of the focus on them, and we'll be right behind them. Maybe, kind of keeping
Right.
a 30-foot gap or something.
We should keep pace. I would hate to lose this lead and miss our chance to save the animals.
It's true.
Hey, Mud, how
Hopefully
good
that
is he
also survive.
tracing and tracking?
I am exceptional at finding prey through the forests.
Okay, so if they're prey and we lose them, you can track them.
Indeed.
Okay.
I vote we sneak.
Mhm. How fast-ish are these things moving? If they're moving faster than us, is it 40 feet, 50 feet?
They are currently moving 60 around.
Oh, mackerel.
It's
Okay.
gracious.
Fast guys. Fast little guys. Okay. Wait, 60 feet per round? So movement dash?
Yes.
Okay, that makes. I thought you meant 60 foot movement only. Gotcha. Could I want to have Nox flying with them. Just right with that pack. Invisible. But with them. So he can go 40 feet
Okay.
per movement.
I've just
Not
noticed as
80.
well, Phoenix has given the disadvantage not to me,
Uh-oh.
To
but
me.
instead to the next roll that Mercy makes.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Proceed.
Also, everybody stretch and hydrate.
Yes. Thank you for those wonderful claims. You are looking after us as we get into the night. So,
Some cosplay's not meant for stretching.
yes, let's not get demonetized.
Oh,
So-
man.
Did we reach a verdict? Are we going stealthy or are we bolting?
All in favor of stealthy.
Very
Well,
well.
stealthy if there's a familiar with them. That's the best of both worlds.
I feel completely confident in Mud's capabilities.
This is wise.
Question, Mud. I know you carry Tallulah around.
A heavy
with
burden.
You. Yeah.
Oh, and Tallulah, yes.
We'll unpack that later. Right. If you carry me, would that cause any of the same? I feel like we're probably about the same weight. or
Certainly
so.
not. I am exceptionally strong and
Yes.
vital. You may all climb on my back if you wish.
Oh, all right then.
Sure,
I'm gonna.
viral.
Well, you know what they
I will-
say, win in the Savalirwood. Okay.
I will clamber onto his shoulders. Yes.
Yes, hells
Okay.
yeah.
I'm gonna
Everybody on the
Mud
bus!
Express.
Get in, losers. We're finding Mama.
There's the episode
Patch.
title.
all right.
I want to assist with this eventual roll of Mud. And do these guys smell terrible?
They don't smell nice, shall we say.
That's fair. Born 3 days ago. Sticky.
Not washed.
Oily.
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 Okay.
I had a dog that had puppies. It did not smell good. Nope.
Oh my god.
I'm going to, as we're stealthing, I'm going to lay fully prone and
Mercy's gnarled wood is going to start to kind of become more and more saturate colors and kind of melt into the ground into just a puddle of paint.
Cool.
And then is going to, you'll see kind of like a bubbling, and will rise up into a fully like multicolored, like if you just kind of threw paint on it, boar as a wild shape.
Sick.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
With the hooves kind of made of that same gnarled wood, same with the tusks.
So cool.
Amazing. I have to see
A most delicious form to assume.
Uh-oh. That was the moment I fucked up.
It was then. He knew. He had fucked up.
Fire smoking for 8 hours.
All right, let's go.
All right.
Yes. As I'm cradled and he's running, I'm going to let my senses fade away and the gold kind of opens up again, and I'm going to be looking through Nox's eyes while we're going.
Sweet. Sweet.
Okay. So you continue on following, and Nox is able to keep up. He's not very happy about it, but he does because, you know, he does as he's told, begrudgingly. He just threatened to unionize at one point, but it doesn't really go anywhere.
Familiar strike.
That's it. And after about 3/4 of an hour, Luna, you notice through the vision of your familiar that these 3 creatures suddenly approach a cave. But around the entrance to the cave is like the ruins of an old building. And they scuttle inside.
They're going into a cave. It's in a building or something? I don't know. It's like around a building. Or in a building. Building that's a cave. It's a cave of building. Do we want to follow in there?
I don't know that we have much choice if we wish to save the animals.
I wish I could hear you all talking right now.
Yep.
That's right.
About to
I'll
ask.
let you know.
I will double tap for yes.
Let's hit in.
Okay. So
Allow
as
my massive form to act as our shield, and I'll go first.
Okay.
We're all of us on you.
Caddy? Sorry.
Sorry.
So, are there is
Somebody's
there
not the lizard. That's
is
funny.
there
You're
like
out.
a lot of bones strewn about and like a scent of death that I notice in kind of my truffly boar form?
Make a perception check.
Truffly state.
With
Thank
advantage,
you.
I believe.
No, disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Oh, of course.
Yep.
1. Because I thought a boar would have a good smell, and it doesn't. It was like -1 perception.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Not natural 1. Unnatural.
Oh, okay.
A dirty one.
31. Dirty.
Oh.
31.
So there is a strong smell emanating. You can't figure out what it is, but it's getting
don't do
into
this.
your boar sinuses, and it's overpowering, and you'd struggle to concentrate on it.
Something foul lives here.
Smell like death.
It does not smell like delicious.
It's probably one of those chickens, because chickens are foul.
Do you guys smell that?
Are we heading in to like pitch darkness?
So the entrance to the cave is pitch darkness. I will say, as you are approaching the entrance, you look at the ruins of this like building that's like crumbled away, but seemed to be built around the entrance to the cave. There's some broken furniture and various different manuscripts, and all seem to be worn away with time. Bree, you notice something that stands out, particularly to you. What looks like the remains of a spellbook.
And I want it.
I want it.
I want to cast this spell.
Okay, Scrod.
I would like it to please. So I'm going to be like, okay, excuse me, Mud. I'm going to just like slide off of him.
He makes he leans down and kind of like lays his tail out like an offboarding ramp.
And I go, wee.
Wee.
And I would like to get the spell book.
Okay. So as you go over and you pick up the spell book, the illusion drops.
Oh,
And
shit.
Oh,
Fuck.
And what was a tattered old ancient spellbook is a pristine, well-kept spellbook.
Ooh.
Oh.
This is
Good
what
surprise,
I'm
good
talking about, you know? This is why we double sleeve our cards when we play games. You know, you really got to...
I was expecting a mimic book. This is way greater. Way better.
You
Oh my,
flip
Breeze the Lesnia deck is off the hook, I bet.
You flip through the pages, and it's a pretty well-stocked spellbook. I'm going to send you a message with the spells that are transcribed inside. And since this is currently a one-shot, I will let you cast one use of these spells if you wish. For a one-shot.
Fuck yeah. Yes.
So cool.
Supercharge it.
So I have sent you that now for you to enjoy.
Oh my gosh, it is going to be so horrible for him. Yeah.
what a bad day he will have.
I already know what I'm going to do. Okay.
Oh,
All
I
right.
see a comment that says advantage to Mud. Somebody's trying to tell you. Orin?
Ooh.
Yes, Oren has returned with more donations. Thank you, my
thanks,
dear
Oren.
friend.
I don't think Oren ever left.
Oren never
He was
leaves.
just
Oren
being-
is precious and a wonderful
My
soul.
advantage is that I'm huge.
I thought you said cute.
That too.
It's getting suggestive in our charity one shot.
Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder.
Wrinkly Willy.
Wait, there's a
Wrinkly
beholder?
Willies everywhere.
Where?
There's a beholder.
Keep the buttholes out of straight act.
Bree, what you got over there?
Well, I have like the most pristine spellbook I've seen in a long time. So, well, since being with you, shitheads, like, look at that.
Why do you always
crazy-
find the cool stuff?
It's shiny. I am attracted to it, you know.
So, with you, your spells come from inside of the books, right? That's how it
So-
works.
I have to spend like way too much time to like write them down and study them.
God, that sounds annoying.
Right, that's
Right.
too bad.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I have heard of this
My
practice
earring.
amongst you fleshy things. Recording knowledge on paper with symbols seems an effective way to preserve knowledge, but a largely time-consuming and fruitless task.
Yeah, and paper
Well-
burns really easy.
It does. So actually, we've been working on a way, Percival and myself, to inscribe spells onto gems so I can wear them as jewelry. And eventually, I will have them all piercing along my ears, and I can just cast them as I wish.
Go. We think alike. Look at us. It's amazing.
I have changed my mind. Writing is good.
Bree, you have to find someone named Jim every single time.
Yeah, tattoo it on someone named Jim.
I don't know anybody named Jim.
Does anyone have any abilities to illuminate the cave before us?
Produce flame.
I want to poke around in the front of this house real quick and see if anything else that was an illusion is something cool.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
All right. I'll keep an eye on Nox's for a second.
Investigation. Plus your 14.
14. Okay. You rummage around through some of the. Go ahead.
I'm still a bore. Lick Tallulah's ankle and give guidance. I just remembered I had that.
Yeah.
D4 for you.
Guidance.
Did you say lick?
Find a D4?
I did say lick. I'm a boar.
Oh.
Does the boar have a mouth? Because.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yes. Just for now, yes.
Okay.
To say, what are you licking with?
Oh my god.
Yes.
Quotes. What are you looking with?
We are not able to contain ourselves for this stream.
No. This is a wholesome save the animals situation.
We're saving animals, damn it! Let's go.
It's 15 total.
15 total. Okay. So you're rummaging through some of the broken furniture, and there is like half of a cupboard, and the door seems to be wedged shut. And after a few attempts, you manage to pull it open, and half a skeleton falls out.
Forward.
But you do see a very shiny necklace around the skeleton's neck.
Oh dear. All right. Interesting. Anybody over here know how to identify an object before I touch it and curse myself?
Yes, that is a necklace.
Thank you, Mud. Thank you, Mud.
You are welcome.
So one of the mini papers I have written down is identify. So I could.
Would you like to check it out? I don't want to pressure you if it's not interesting to you.
I'll check it out for you, but do you want to maybe buy me a drink later?
Oh, I would love to.
Perfect.
I would love to.
And she gives her a cheeky wink and identifies.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Uh-oh. Toot toot!
Goonship lollipop.
All aboard the Goonship lollipop.
So as you spend the time casting Identify, you identify this as a necklace of adaptation.
Oh my goodness.
While wearing this necklace, you can breathe normally in any environment. You have advantage on saving throws made against harmful gases and vapors, such as cloud kill, stinking cloud, inhaled poisons, and, I'm sure it's not important for tonight,
oh god,
the breath weapons of some dragons.
Shit! Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Well,
Oh, no.
that is really something. Give me 1 second to just Google myself. Because I have a feeling I don't really breathe.
You don't breathe?
No, I don't really need to anymore. Would you like to hold on to that?
Useful information. Does not need to breathe.
Oh my god.
Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, you are full of surprises.
But we haven't even gotten to the talent portion.
Oh, yes.
But why don't you hold on to that? You identified it after all.
Oh, before we go into this dark cave and face an enemy, I must ask you all an important question that Tallulah has taught me is necessary when traveling with warm bloods. If you die in the cave, would you prefer I not eat your body?
And considering your gender, I would say please do not eat my body or any part of my personage.
Yes.
Thank you kindly.
You are welcome.
I'm going to go with the hard no as well. Thanks for asking.
It's a circle of life kind of thing. If you must, I suppose it wouldn't be a bad way to.
Then I will.
I don't want to just hold on to this necklace. Finn, I know you're working on your Eremite, and eventually you'll have to come across things this might help you. Would you like it? If she does not need it?
I won't say no to a gift.
Is there a but? Really, you little shit? Is there a but there? Why are you?
Finn, you hear in your head, just say yes.
Just wear it.
Sure, I'll take it. Why not?
I mean, this could save you from drowning one day, and she hooks it around you.
From drowning? Yeah, give that to me, because I don't want to drown in the plane of water. Yeah, I'm good.
Excellent. Well,
Right.
companions, shall we proceed?
Yes, give me just one moment, and I'm going to snap Nox back to me. And I'm going to ask him if he saw anything as he followed them down wherever they went.
Well, I mean, it was pretty dark. There was a lot of ruined stuff. There was bones. Lots of bones, actually.
Like
How
people
many?
kind of bones?
It's
Or
pretty
animal
fucking
kind of
gnarly,
bones?
actually. It's kind of like the coolest thing I've seen all day. Yeah,
Little-
I agree.
it was kind of creepy, really.
Did it
I liked
smell
it.
bad?
Yeah, like it really, really, really touched a part of my soul that I don't think has been touched for so long. Really
my
spoke to
God.
me, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It made me a little emotional thinking about it.
Uh-huh. You're going to write a poem later about it.
Oh, fuck off! Don't tease me.
You know.
I don't have any
I love
outlets.
him.
I'm a fucking sprite.
I love him.
I don't even have a top 8 on my MySpace. I just have Tom.
Oh my god. The
older
MySpace top, what
generation.
drama. It's like they did it on purpose to cause drama. The top friends on MySpace.
I tell you.
What a nightmare. If we had it today, the world
Disaster.
would
Disaster.
burn. Oh.
Fun fact: a group of fans remade it, so it does exist.
Oh
Oh
boy.
my lord.
I tried looking at my old one and it was like, it doesn't exist anymore. I was like, oh man.
Those
I want
were
to
the
listen to
days.
my
You can
Then put
get
time.
it into
Evanescence
MySpace.
music.
Simple times.
I know. I've been looking for the song that I had as my MySpace song. I've been looking for it for like 10 years. What was it? I don't remember. It was such a good song.
Anyways, all right. So you didn't see anything else, just bones, stinky, your vibe, and that's it.
Yeah, that was it, really.
Right. Okay.
All right. That makes me a wee bit worried that whatever Big Mama is, she can also be invisible. So
would be
something to be aware of.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know.
If possible, if we can get eyes on, Big Mama, I would like to Boomerang, before we attack, just set me up to do one little spell to kind of help us all out.
Very well.
Okay.
I will use my charisma and wits to keep her occupied.
I bet you will, big boy. Good job.
Yes. This was not going to go badly at all.
The DM is smiling.
In response to that, I'm going to drop the boar form with or without a mouth. Something to think about for the future. And
Schrodinger's mouth.
Go up to Brieyre and say, "Don't worry, I'll protect you." And we'll kind of hold out a hand, like palm up, just in that kind of like waiting for a response.
We'll high five.
And then at the point of contact, there will be a kind of separation of colored wood that's less saturated, but it's strong, and it will kind of crawl up the arms and then make a wooden spine on Brieyre as I cast protection from evil and good. And the faintest, almost like illuminated through a window by fireflies, are like very sheen, very glass-like butterfly wings that you can see when Brieyre turns every so often.
Oh, this is the only time I will ever say this to anyone or thing. You can touch me with your wood anytime you want.
Okay, I'm gonna go this way.
He is made of wood.
Oh man.
That I am.
Did we get an idea of how far in it was to not like a couple minutes jaunt or pretty dang far?
It didn't seem to go far into the cave.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to think about the inevitable combat that's probably about to ensue, and in order to be extra defensive with the shimmery mage armor already on, she's going to kind of stop and think for a second, and one single little tear is going to trickle down, and she's going to kind of wipe it off, and then kind of invoke Armor of Agathis as like iridescent spikes of ice kind of come up off of her shoulders and create kind of almost like a corset kind of dealio on her.
Sick.
Be like,
Sick.
let's get this over with.
So, one by one, you creep down this cave entrance. And as you go in, there's like a small corridor naturally formed in the rock, which eventually opens up to a large room. It's about 80 feet wide and 100 feet long. Again, like the building outside, you see broken bits of furniture. But all around the floor, fixed to the walls and hanging from the roof, are bones.
A good sign.
Bones of all different shapes, all different sizes, all different ages. Most of them flickering from the large green flames coming from a cauldron at the far end of a room. The other thing you notice, from the roof, 10 small cages are hanging by a chain. And as you enter the room and you look, you can see in the cages, 3 of the cages have open doors, and these little creatures scurry up into the cages and close the door. In some of the other cages, you see other forms of these creatures, but more malnourished. Some look to be in a lot of pain, some don't look to be moving at all. In one cage, there are 5 small animals that look rather familiar to Mercy. And as much as that takes your interest, Mercy, your eyes are drawn to the final cage, which for some reason that you can't quite explain sticks out to you. As you see, lying in the fetal position on the floor of this small cage is a young tiefling girl. Seems to be fast asleep, clutching a little teddy bear. A girl in a cage. For some reason, that sticks in your mind, you're not quite sure why. But you do see your animal companions. So I'll give you the opportunity to describe your animal companions.
Sure, I would love to. Let me just reel back from that drop. No big deal.
Sure, it's fine.
So, do this really quickly. One of them is a cross between a bumblebee and like a little cute teddy bear called a bumble bear. So it's essentially just like a fuzzy bear with like kind of yellow and black stripes. It has stingers kind of like above the wrist, but of course it's, you know, like a cub, and so those really haven't come in yet. Has tiny little bumblebee wings. That they really like honey. They're the whole thing. They have tiny little wings that don't really work, and they're probably, you know, on this one a bit broken. There is something called a crimson moon mole, or a mole of Ruidus, which people would know just about a regular moon mole, which is also known as a mole of Catha, which is quite rotund for a mole. And it's because on their belly is a representation of whatever lunar phase is happening. But for a mole of Ruidus, it is the lunar phase of the red moon at the time. And these are suspected to be very sought-after spell components because of a lot of superstition. And they are smaller than their moon mole counterparts. There is a harlequin panda, also known as a fuzzbrush. So it's kind of like a little bit more simian red panda, where their limbs are much longer and the tail is incredibly long. And so they eat berries and stuff like that. And the dye from the berries comes out on their tail, which is used kind of as a paintbrush to mark their territory, just be kind of silly and a nuisance. So just a very kind of lengthy red panda situation. There is what is known as Vulpalara, which is like a cross between a fox and a butterfly.
My God.
And so it's there's a lot of fur, but you can tell there's almost like a stained glass situation with the kind of orange, black, and white motif. And it's said that to see it sprout its wings is a very rare sight. They're incredibly sly, incredibly mischievous, and quite small on the fox side. So they don't really fly around, but they are crazy fast. And then my personal favorite, the gelatopus, which is a gelatinous platypus. Incredibly affectionate creatures. Nobody wants to hug them because it hurts like hell.
Yep. Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
I want a fox sprite.
I want a bumble bear.
Give me that jelly platypus.
You say you want a frog sprite, and your actual sprite just leans into your ear and goes, "I'm fucking right here. Seriously."
Yeah, and you're a freaking bummer, dude. Get that attitude.
Maybe stop being such a bitch.
Yeah, that's right.
Damn.
Into the pocket dimension.
I bring it right back out though, because we're about to go to combat and be like, I'm not saving your ass. You're gonna get poofed today. Poofed.
I hope we all get fucking poofed. So,
What do we say to the god of poof? Not today.
he says, fucking
Put that on a
finally.
Tonight will be the night that I will poof.
Oh my god, that is his song.
That is his song. It's canon.
Patch special note, I want to stick close to Brieyre.
Okay.
Kind of be a little bit ahead and a little bit of a umbrella situation.
All right.
So I think Mud will lumber forward a little bit into this chamber and like kind of pick up his huge lizard head and turn it from side to side and say, show yourself, denizen. We have come for the animals.
There's a few awkward moments of silence. And
I don't
then
think they heard me.
The first thing you notice is the flames, the green flames from the cauldron, freeze and stop flickering. The next thing you notice is a voice that seems to emanate from all around you. It's sourceless, it's traceless, but ever present.
Well, sisters, it looks like we have some new friends. Perhaps these will be more successful experiments. Maybe they'll make better boggles than the others. Those small, furry little things are useless. Let's have some fun with them, and then we'll get rid of the girl and the others. What do you say, sisters?
I am not small.
As three figures now apparate in front of the cauldron at the edge of the room.
If you want to cast that spell, you might as well do it now.
As they apparate, I giggle back at them. Sisters, let's see what you've got. And then I flick out from my bodice and cast Jim's glowing coin. So, yes, if I knew a guy named Jim, will I fucking do?
Oh.
And make wisdom saving throws. Wisdom save 15. So, while you do this, I will read the spell. Of the many tactics employed by the master magician and renowned adventurer Jim Dark Magic, the old glowing coin trick is a time-honored classic. When you cast the spell, you hurl the coin at the spell's material component at any spot in range. The coin lights up as if to have the effect of a light spell. Each creature of your choice within 30 feet of the coin must succeed in a wisdom saving throw or be distracted for the duration. While distracted, a creature has disadvantage on wisdom checks and initiative rolls.
Okay. Is this a single target or is this all three?
This is all of them, and if there's any other people that I deem are bad dudes, them as well.
Okay.
Really bad guys, you know?
And what's the DC?
15 wisdom.
Okay. The two on the either side, they fail.
Okay.
The taller one in the center succeeds.
I have protection against good and evil. Does that affect? No, it would just be towards me, I think, and my savings. Okay, good. All right.
Yeah, you're protected from them.
We got 2.
So the two on either side now seem somewhat distracted, whereas the one in the middle just lets out a terrifying scream.
Oh god.
The most beautiful.
Yep.
We found it.
Oh my God.
She's apparently prettier than you, Tallulah.
Oh.
Not according to me.
So, with that being said, I'm going to need you all to roll initiative.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Chick fight.
Okay.
Oh shit, yeah.
So the two that failed have disadvantage on their initiative, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Oh shit! Nice.
They fucked.
I got an at 20.
Oh,
Points in
boy.
chat. 20, not 20.
Yeah, don't forget whoever has those automatic net 20s you get to use.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
You gotta
yeah.
use
Oh, I
them up.
know. Oh, I know.
I'm very patient.
You got some freaking hags in here.
Okay.
Good job, Wyatt.
You too, buddy.
Hang on. Write this down.
I don't know how long I can keep concentration on that protection, so hopefully it helps while it's there.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
So, 25 to 20.
I have
21.
a question after that.
Uh-huh.
It says that for Nox, I'd roll a separate initiative for him. Do you want me to do that, or would you rather him just like go right after me? Or
It's probably simple for him to just go at the end of your turn. So we'll do that.
Good.
Okay,
20 for me.
so 20.
21 for Finnegan.
Uh-huh. 20 to 15.
15.
18.
18 as well.
Oh, 2 18s. We got to roll these.
Rollies. Okay.
Oh, rollies. Love it. 10.
Ooh,
2.
the winner.
Okay.
Nice die.
Thank you.
15 to 10.
13.
13.
Oh, no.
And who are we missing? Or have I got everyone? Hang on. I'm missing someone. Who am I missing?
Is it?
We're missing the lizard.
I was
Aren't we?
15.
15.
Oh.
Okay.
The lizard.
So,
Just imagine that as like alligators when they make that hissing noise in the water and it goes.
He does, yeah. He makes a lot of big dinosaur noises.
Okay.
You should see him in mating season. I mean,
Oh gosh.
Clever girl.
I mean, that may be what part 2 is for.
that's the sequel. That's it.
Oh God, Mud's.
Part 2. The Sanctuary Part 2. Mating season.
Yeah.
It's-
Oh no.
Sanctuary 2, how Mud got his groove back.
Mud's looking for true love.
Yo.
Or to get laid.
Let my
It'll be our first
spellcasters
musical
know.
episode.
To let
Oh
my
my God.
spellcasters know, Jim's glowing coin, the ones that failed, that is a minute duration. So that's disadvantages on wisdoms. So if you got those
Sweet.
spells,
Is it saving throws?
yeah,
Awesome.
saving throws. Because they're just like, oh, shiny coin? Oh,
Yeah.
Look at the shiny. So, top of the round, we have Finnegan.
Finnegan.
Okay. I am not on my character sheet anymore. There we go. I am going to expend a use of my wild shape,
Okay.
and I am going to summon my wildfire spirit. So I'm going to take my squirrel that is on my shoulder and kind of grab him and throw him and summon my wildfire spirit. And so there's this now raging inferno, this large cylinder of fire. Eyes peer out, and then the darkened center, like sunspots, creates a body. And now there's this wildfire spirit.
Hell yeah.
I think that is my action. So then my bonus action, I am going to cast Flame Blade at 2nd level, and I'm now have a Blade of Fire.
Yep.
Sick.
Nice. Hell yeah. Mastering the flames.
Mastering the flames, indeed. And okay, and I'm not going to move forward just yet. As a free action, grab a bottle from off of my belt. And that is my turn.
Okay, that brings us to Tallulah.
Sweet. I'm going to look at what I imagine is the left lady, one of them who now has disadvantage on wisdom. And I'm going to flap my debutante dress, and out from under it just comes the scent of death masked with floral perfume.
Sick.
And in her head, she's going to hear the cacophonous sound of applause for someone else.
Oh.
As I cast Dissonant Whispers.
Ooh.
So she has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Nice.
Amazing.
That's cool.
Disadvantage. Didn't even need the disadvantage. That's 2 natural ones.
Oh, snap.
Damn.
All
She's
right.
super failed.
Fucking awesome. Okay, so that's 11 psychic damage on her.
Psychic.
Do I add shit to that? No. 11 psychic damage, and she immediately has to use her reaction to move as far as her speed allows away from us.
Okay. And that's immediately.
Yes.
Okay, so
Yeah, I think they have to use their reaction to do it. So.
Right away.
that's right. Yeah. So suddenly her focus on the coin is distracted as she clutches her skull and she screams, and she actually floats up in the air and just flies backward into the wall, colliding with it. And is now kind of just pressed up against the wall in fear almost, it looks like. Hissing.
Hells yeah. Hells yeah. That's it. That'll be my turn.
Okay. That brings us to the Hag Mother's turn.
Uh-oh.
The one who has resisted.
Wait, hold on. The Hag Mother?
A mother of all hags.
I mean, such a title. Would Finn know about such things?
I don't know. I know why it does. Finn does not, but I know.
That's not a shark, are you?
No. So,
Okay.
generally, the Hag Mother is the mother of all hags. And if the Hag Mother dies, every hag dies.
Okay.
But we don't know that.
No pressure.
But they could just be calling themselves the Hag Mother. Something that the real Hag Mother may not like.
That's just what the hag mother would want you to think.
I gotta roll higher on my deception. So,
Maritroshka doll situation of hags.
let's have a look here.
Hags all the way
Odinger's
down.
hag.
So, this taller hag figure kind of smiles as she's resisted everything so far and looks over towards Brieyre. And as this smile creeps upon her face, she lifts her hand forward and then dislocates her wrist, and the snapping sound of the bone just echoes throughout the room. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
What is this for?
Here's the thing. Wait. Here's the thing. As I go to make a wisdom saving throw, the bark along my spine and the butterfly wings, they start to flutter, and the bark starts creeping along and up my shoulders. Give me advantage on this.
Yep.
because I have protection against good and evil.
Yeah.
My wisdom saving throw is going to be a 23.
23.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Let's have a look here.
And
So, you feel, as you hear the sound, like this intense necromantic power try to force its way into your brain. You feel yourself start to go slightly drowsy, and then you shake it off as you resist the casting of Eye Bite.
And as a reaction, my eyes go green with flecks of red, and my feather on my ear starts to float as I warcast Hypnotic Pattern.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
Wisdom saving throw,
At
15.
disadvantage. Hang on.
Teamwork.
Hang on.
30-foot cube. I'll just take that off.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Witcher 3
17.
combat music slaps so hard.
Yeah. You got a
does.
what?
So you got a 17.
Balls. I already used my reaction. I can't silvery barbs that. Okay. But that is a cube hypnotic pattern. So the other ones, if they fail with their disadvantage on their wisdom saves, they become incapacitated. So there's just like feathers falling and bark. So let's see if we can incapacitate those other hags.
A natural 4 and a natural 2.
Done. They've got feathers to chase at this
They
point.
do. You see them like maniacally laughing as they float up in the air, trying to catch these feathers. Very much distracted.
Kids with
Okay.
bubbles.
Kids with bubbles. Love it. Anything else? Oh no, it's my turn. What am I on about? Anything else for me? I think that's it for now. You know, as a free action, she will use her mimicry ability, and she will just imitate you and your verbal components for your casting, but in a mocking gesture, like over exaggerating the accent, and you know, she's sassy.
You know, I think you'll be able to beat her in the next pageant contest because the mimicry is not very good.
Thank you. She's making you sound like a Bond villain.
Yes, James Bond, that very popular traveling circus performance, straight out of Brexentrum. Which now brings us to Mud.
So I'll swing my huge lizard head slowly around and look at Tallulah, and I'll just say, "Are we fighting?"
We are fighting.
And then his head like snaps back like to the hags, and that crest, right, that largely he keeps kind of like smooth against his head, goes straight up in the air, and those big like webbed crimson crest goes up, and his eyes go huge and wide and black like a shark's eyes when it goes to attack something. And I would like to rush forward. I want to try to pick up this cauldron and dump it on top of the mother hag.
Oh.
Okay.
He wins.
I'm very strong.
So first of all, make me a strength check.
I would love to. And I'm going into a rage, so I'm going to do this with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hot dog. Okay, so that is a 24.
A 24. Okay, go ahead and roll an improvised weapon attack, I guess.
Yeah. Awesome. So using strength for that?
Yes.
Great. Okay, 14 on the die. For +6 is dirty 20.
Okay, and which one are you targeting?
The mother, the one in the middle. The one we think is the mother hag. Yeah.
Big lady.
Dirty 20 will hit. Go ahead and roll. Let's call this Ooh. Because you don't know what was in the pot, but I do, so...
No, I don't. Yeah. I'm assuming it's hot.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me 8d6.
Uh-oh. This could either go really well or really badly.
Fireball cauldron.
Okay, here we go. That's going to be... I'm just going to do that online. 35.
Holy shit.
35.
Yeah, so he just like rushes forward and again, maybe going down on all fours, charging across this and just like gets to the base of it. You could see like he grabs both sides of it. You could maybe hear like searing as the metal like kind of scorches his scales, but he just like lifts it up and dumps it over.
Nice.
Amazing. I'm going to say, as you do it, you take 3 points of acid damage.
I'll take that.
But
Yeah.
a measly 3 points.
Ouch.
Oh yeah, she didn't like that one bit. You have gotten her attention. Put it that way. Anything else?
No, I think that's quite enough for me.
Okay. Mercy, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to... How far are the hags at this point?
So from you, they would be... So the hag mother, probably about 40 feet. The distracted one on the right is probably more like 50. And then the one that was pushed right back to the back of the room is probably about 80 feet at this point.
Okay. I'll go about 20 feet ahead. And as I do, I'm going to kind of lunge with it, get close to the ground, and all of the gnarled wood on Mercy's fingers to his wrists to his arms are going to kind of twist, and you'll hear all the snapping, and they will straighten out and peel backward, and you'll just see all of these kind of rainbow vines that encapsulate what are his hands and legs, and his hair will just kind of move forward almost on its own and hit the ground, and whatever color is in this room will be pooled into a general area. I don't know how big the area is completely, but I'm going to use my shepherd ability, Spirit Totem, Unicorn. And so all of this color is going to just form and coalesce into where almost everything else seems monochromatic. And it will have this outline of a unicorn shape with, instead of actual feathered wings, butterfly wings. And that will be my bonus action. And as my action, I'm going to, as I'm kind of like near the ground, putting the spirit totem out there, my knuckles with my right hand with my staff are on the ground. And I will shake the staff as my action. I'm going to let the fireflies free, and they are going to kind of take this crystalline structure that is beautifully colorful and light it up to make the room from this dull boss level kind of thing, very scary, into like an instant mural art installation kind of thing. And the fireflies are going to go toward the closest hag, I guess the hag mother, and attempt to inflict some firefly damage.
Okay.
So, this is with my bright staff. So that is an 11 to hit.
11 does not hit.
All right, she is lit up beautifully with a lot of fireflies around.
I do believe you have some inspiration. Let me check my list.
I have a nat 20 ready.
Hang on. You do have a nat 20 ready. I feel like you got some inspiration as well.
Sure, I'll use it. There's probably
yes, you did. You did, so.
I'll use it now. Much worse.
It's worth a try.
Yeah. So there's that. The unicorn spirit totem covers... I think I got everybody in it. How far did Mud go ahead, by the way? Just...
right up
As far as it, I don't know what the dimensions of the room are exactly, but all the way up to the cauldron.
Yeah.
Okay. I think everybody's taking care of that. So... The reason I bring that up is you and your allies gain advantage on all ability checks made to detect creatures in the spirit's aura, as well as some like healing stuff. So just in case these hags go invisible, there is an advantage there.
Very useful.
And that's that's my turn. Thank you.
Okay, that brings us to Bree.
Oh, okay, it's me again? Alright. So there's a lot of shit going on. Let's go ahead and we got hypnotic pattern. We might as well do like something really big to hurt a lot of these speeches, right, ladies?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay. So I can either hurt a lot of people at once, or I can play with the Hagmiller. What would you think?
Get her.
Okay.
Get the mama.
I mean,
Get the mama?
all I know is Mud is over there, but that's up to you.
Right.
Oh, right.
I'll be
So-
fine. I can take it.
Can she see with the pot on her head, or on her, or is it just dumped on her? The cauldron.
The Looney Tunes.
Yeah. I'm trying to.
Basically, it kind of got smashed as like it's quite a heavy attack. So the pot smashed as it made contact with her skull.
Perfect. I'm
Mud.
going to look at her, and I'm gonna use a character trait. Class trait. Yes. I'm gonna use hypnotic gaze on her. So, I heard you were the prettiest woman alive, and I would like to put that to the test. Let's have a showdown. And she casts hypnotic gaze with like a little peek over the shoulder.
Nice.
Okay.
I like her. That's gonna be a DC saving throw of 15, and if she fails, she's charmed by me till the end of my next turn.
Okay. Still at disadvantage. 15.
Ooh, meets it, beats it. Can I reaction silvery barbs that?
You certainly can. It's your turn. You've got your reaction back.
Holy mama.
I would like to silvery barbs that and give the advantage to the next person in initiative.
Okay. Which would be Luna.
Hey.
So it fails.
Nice.
So her
So her-
expression, her smile just grows. It grows too much, actually, as it begins to creep up past her ears. And she takes on a more fae-like presence.
Oh, I could have fun with you like I used to do with Ishani. Let's take a walk on the wild side.
Or maybe like a walk on the beach, perhaps, but you're not going anywhere. Your feet can't move. How silly.
Oh, it is silly, isn't it? Let me get rid of your friends and we can have some personal time.
Yes, once you get your facilities back. Good luck with that. And I don't have a bonus. No, I'm not going to use my bonus actions. Everybody's frozen at this point, so have fun, companions.
Okay. Luna.
Right. Okay. So first, let's see. Which one? I think they've all taken damage at this point. I would like to use my bonus action to move my hex that I'm still concentrating on to, let's say, the hag that's still up a little closer, not the one that's on the wall, the smaller one, but to the right of Mother Hag, right?
Yep.
So I'm going to move my hex to that one. And then I will go ahead and you said my next attack has advantage?
Yep.
Haha. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'll send an Eldritch Blast at that one. I get 2 beams, so we'll do them separately. The first one gets advantage and then the second one is regular, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And just so you know, when these hit, the effect of the hypnotic pattern is going to drop because they're taking damage. So that's just for the DM.
Good to know.
Okay. So that would be a 19 to hit on the first.
Definitely hits.
Do you want me to go ahead and roll the damage first or just wait till the second one?
It's up to you. Either way.
I'll roll the second one for now. Let's see.
Okay.
Hiya. And that's better. That's 21.
21 hits.
Sweet.
Thank you for the posture check.
Okay, and hex plus that. La, 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 la. That's stuck in my glove. Right. Ooh. Okay. So, do you need me to separate damage types?
No.
Specifically necrotic. Okay. We got 21 points of damage total.
Ooh.
Sweet.
Holy hell!
As she fires it up again, it's the same golden eyes, blue with gold flecks on the hands, and kind of charges them back and pops them off, and the earring also flashes with that. As that goes on, Luna's just gonna be like, Nux, go be annoying to someone else for once, and she sends Nux over to the Mother Hag to use the help action to try and get up in her face and just be like, hey, look over here. Hey.
Yeah. So he flies up to the Hag Mother or to the one you just hit?
Let's do the Hag Mother.
Okay. So it goes up into
Yeah.
the Hag Mother's face and he's like, when I was a young sprite.
Oh, I love
I
it.
just start singing.
Perfect.
Very distracting. Okay. Anything else?
I think I'm gonna split off from the group. Just we're not all clustered. I'm just gonna go to, I'll say, to the left side. Just kind of run along the wall, just the 30 feet.
Okay. Wise decision. Friends, we are £4.95 away from a sequel.
Oh my gosh!
So
So close.
So
close.
very close. You can almost taste it. Friends,
It tastes delicious.
it does
5 more
indeed.
pounds till mud
Thank you.
mating season.
Thank
Come on.
Oh boy. Thank you so much for your incredible generosity so far. And we are so close to being there. So, that now brings us to the other hag's turns. So, the one on the left is pretty pissed off because he got forced away from Brieyre. So, let's have a look here. It just starts laughing maniacally towards Mud after that attack on the Hag Mother. As she uses vicious mockery. So please
great.
make me a
That's
wisdom
a-
save.
I will. I would be glad to. Okay, wisdom saving throw. It's not great. It's 10.
A 10 is a fail. Ooh. You take 12 points of psychic damage
Oh, ouch.
as this piercing laughter just forces its way into your mind, and it's like instantly getting a migraine, and eventually you manage to shake it off.
I don't get the joke.
It hurts.
Excellent. The other one, on the other hand, have a look here. Okay. I'm going to roll a d6 to see who this is going to be aimed at. That is going to be Tallulah.
Uh-oh.
Knew it.
As this other one turns round, as the hypnotic spell has come to an end. Her body is faced away from you, but she spins her head round a full 180 and stares at you.
Nope. No, please.
Please give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh dear. Okay. Oh, I don't add shit for wisdom. 15.
How much?
15.
15. DC was 16.
Oh!
The rest of you watch as this flurry of energy emanates from this hag, wraps around Tallulah, and suddenly, Tallulah, you're a quokka.
Oh!
That's a good thing.
I feel like you just see her disappear under the sun hat.
Yep.
And then from underneath the sun hat, it's just like...
Wait, is the quokka's colors inverted too?
Yes, it's an inverted quokka.
Disco quokka!
Disco quokka.
Disco quokka.
Oh my word.
So that happens.
Good band name.
So that happens.
The disco quokka.
I mean, we didn't come up with a party name for the campaign yet, so maybe that could be it.
Disco quokkas.
Disco quokkas? I think Disco quokkas is our name. I think that's our name.
Yeah.
Okay. We come back to the top of the round. Friends, I guess we're coming back for part 2.
Disco quokka will return!
Oh my lord, I'm still a quokka!
And the quokka you shall remain.
I'm still a quokka.
You quokka be kidding me. Thank you so much.
Oh my
my dear
god.
friends.
Nailed
Oh my
it!
goodness!
Thank you, everybody.
Incredible. That is our first stretch goal achieved. Oh
Amazing.
my days. So we will do a follow-up, Sanctuary 2.
Heck yeah.
Electric
Yeah.
Quokkaloo.
Hey, we're all quokkas instead of...
Absolutely. Oops, all
That'd be so
quokkas.
funny.
So do
All
keep an eye on all the social medias for when we announce that, as we figure out when we're going to do that at some point, and I figure out what it's going to be. But thank you so much. Wonderful,
It's Mud's love quest. We already know
Love
that.
Quest.
Mud's
Mud's needing...
Yeah, I think I've got some stuff to work out with multiple party members romantically. It might be me reading into things, but that's just what I do. Also, I have to start my new life as a quokka.
Yeah, that's it.
Mud mating under duress.
Wow. Okay, this is going to end up as a series if we keep this up. So, top of the round, Finnegan, back to you.
Okay, so Finnegan, eyeing Mud, and that's like kind of like show of strength with like the tipping of the cauldron and throwing it on the mother hag, and now having to go through vicious mockery. Not great. Finnegan is going to go ahead and cast. Fuck, where's my spells? There we go. It's a great spell. Scorching Ray at 3rd level.
Nice.
Ooh, nice.
At Mud.
Not at Mud. No. I'm trying to not be distracted by Mud. How about that?
That's fair.
Okay. Well, I mean, show of strength there. So I think so it creates 3 rays of fire that hurls at targets within range, and the range is 120 feet. Think I'm going to do 1 for each of the hags. On the mother hag, I'm going to use my natural 20
Okay.
Yeah.
and crit that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Crit scorching ray.
So let's do the crit first. So a crit max damage plus a normal roll of the dice.
Okay, so max damage would be 12 fire damage, and then another roll of life would be 20 points of fire damage.
Oh boy. Okay.
Okay, and then the other two 2d20s here. Only it's one hit. What am I? That's a +6. Okay, so one is a 16, one is a 17.
AC is 16.
They both hit.
So they both hit.
Fuck yeah. Okay, cool. Bet. So then that's going to be for the one on the left is going to have 6 points of fire damage coming her way. And the one on the right is 9 points of fire damage coming her way.
Okay.
And that was my action.
That was your action.
My bonus action I'm going to give to my wildfire spirit. So the wildfire spirit... Hold on. Do I personally want to move? I will move a smidgen closer. How far away from the cauldron am I?
At this point, about 40 feet.
About 40 feet. I will move 15 feet closer.
Okay.
And then I will give my bonus action to my wildfire spirit, who has position right after me. So they will fly 30 feet closer. I threw them probably 5 feet. So they're probably like 5 feet away from Mother Hag. I am going to have it grab Mud and teleport away using fiery teleportation.
Cool.
With Mud. And in doing so, the spirit and each willing creature of your choice within 5 feet of it teleport up to 15 feet to an unoccupied space that you can see. The creature within 5 feet of the spaces that the spirit left must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or
Nice.
take 1d6 plus 3 fire damage.
Oh, cool.
Amazing. So, what save again?
Dexterity saving throw.
Oh my god, that's so cool. So you can get like out of the range of it by oh, that's such a cool feature.
Yeah. It's pretty great.
Fail.
Fail!
Absolutely.
Fucking bet. Okay. What was it? So 6 points of fire damage to all of the creatures that are within 5 feet of that.
Okay.
And
I think as he gets
That's
teleported, it dries all the caked mud he's had on his scales, and it starts to flake off. And he's actually really shiny and pristine as the mud takes away all the grime.
okay.
He looks really shiny.
As you guys appear 15 feet closer, probably we're just like 10 feet away from where Finnegan is currently. Finnegan will just like, you look really good, shiny and clean. All right.
Thank you.
I'm not sure how I feel about this.
I shine radiantly.
Very radiantly. Very radiantly.
Yeah.
Okay. That brings us to Tallulah the Quokka.
I am a quokka now.
You are a Quokka.
I'm going to start my new life. All right. Is there anything I can do to not become a quokka? I'm okay with that.
So here's the fun thing. I need to make a concentration check
Oh.
as they got damaged.
Mm-hmm.
With a 12, they maintain concentration, so you remain
All right.
a quokka.
So I looked up, and quokkas have a thing they can do. So stop me at any time, but I'm just going to try and do this quokka thing. So I'm going to spend my full movement as a quokka, which is 20 feet, to try and get up to the closest lady.
Okay.
And then I have 30 feet of range on something called Adorable Presence. Which is an actual quokka thing that quokkas in D&D do. So I'm going to run up to the
There's
closest...
no way this is rules is written.
I don't know where this came from. Stop me at any time. I'm just rolling with it.
So awesome.
Is it the one on the right, or is it Mother Hag? That's the closest one. That's the one that I can reach with 20 feet of movement.
I'm going to say it's Mother Hag.
All right. I'm going to run up to Mother Hag as a quokka. And I'm going to get up on my hind legs. And then even as a quokka, I'm going to do my best, like...
So funny. Somebody
faint.
homebrewed a quokka.
And I'm going to do Adorable Presence. She has to succeed on a DC 11 Wisdom saving throw or become charmed for 1 minute. If she is charmed in this way, she is compelled to feed and pet me.
Talk about rolling with the punches.
It. That's so good.
So let's see what happens.
What will she try to feed you?
I don't know.
This is the most WWF one-shot thing that's ever happened.
It is.
So let's see if Shashi does.
So here's
They're
the
going to
thing.
have to change their mascot from a panda to a quokka.
Here's the thing about being on Quest Junkies. I am a rule of cool DM. If you present me with something that's entertaining as fuck, you absolutely get to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and make that save. Remind me of the DC?
It's only 11. I'm only little.
She rolled a 2. So,
all right. So she is compelled. She is charmed for 1 minute. She can repeat the saving throw at the end of her turn. While charmed, she is compelled to feed and pet the quokka and has disadvantage on wisdom checks to perceive any other target but me.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's so funny.
so,
Boy, this has really backfired for these hags.
there is
Oh my god.
a moment where time seems to stand still. As this mother hag looks down at this tiny little quokka.
Oh, my precious little thing. Oh, you look so famished. I must feed you. Oh, I must take. Oh, no, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I am sorry. Oh, let me find a blanket.
Wraps you up in this little blanket. Like, I will find you some food soon.
Oh, I wasn't prepared. I need to find some food.
I do the little kitty flute where I like put my head back and look at her.
Oh, it's
How long does this last?
1 minute.
Okay.
She can make the save at the end of her turn again.
Okay. So, while this moment is happening, it is her turn.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't believe it.
So she spends her turn rummaging around looking for some food to feed this little quokka.
Oh my god.
I have to save the animals.
That's what we're all here for.
And at the end of her turn, she will make the save. DC 11.
Yes.
I rolled a 2 and a 3.
There has to be some biscuits or something somewhere.
Oh my god.
Which brings us to Mud.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
So while she's like kneeling down, feeding little Tallulah as a quokka, I'm just gonna come over and try and cut her head off with my
With this music playing.
Can't you just see it though? Like, can't you just see it? All right, there we
Go
go.
ahead and whirl with advantage.
Yeah. Okay, that's a 17 on the die.
God.
Plus 6 is 23.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
And then here's the max damage.
Nice.
Okay, so that's 15 points.
15 points of damage. Mud,
Second attack. Oh, go ahead.
how do you want to do this?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
As the music swells,
polymorphic.
please describe to us.
So I think what happens is so the hag like bends down and starts feeding Tallulah. I think Mud just like walks over and like looks at what's happening for a minute, like just observing, and then he like reaches back and takes his huge great axe off his back and like boom, he like slams into the cave floor, and then just like he is not precious about it. He just like walks right up, lifts his axe over his head, and just brings it down like a guillotine. And chops her head clean off. Good job, Tallulah.
Oh my god.
At this point,
How shit probably ends.
Wow.
the other two hags look at everything that's just happened. Fuck this! And they just apparate out of the room. Tallulah regains her normal form as they leave the area.
Well,
Did we win?
that went well, I think.
Oh my god.
I don't know what just happened. I think we... No, we haven't won yet. We haven't gotten the animals from up there.
How
Good.
high are they up in their cages?
You look, and you also hear a little knocking on one of the gates. Hello? Is it safe to come out now?
Yes,
Oh,
you are
Yes.
safe.
Are you locked in? Do you need an unlock?
Yes, please.
I'll just go over and rip the door off the cage.
Patch.
Yes.
I don't know if I'm staticky, by the way. You guys are kind of skipping stuff. My voice is skipping, just let me know. But using the unicorn totem, I'm going to heal Mud for 5 points with healing word. But because of the totem that I placed higher to be mechanical than the floor, anything within that aura, it's healing equal to my druid level, which is also 5.
Okay.
So that's to anybody that was hurt, but also to everything in the cages.
Nice.
Amazing.
Very good.
The cages are a little high, right?
Yeah, they're hanging about, let's say about 20 feet up in the air.
Okay. Everybody get ready to catch a friend, and I'm going to cast Shatter and release like 3 second level shatters. So each person can grab a cuddly creature.
Okay. Easily done.
Like in the Sam Raimi Spider-Man film. We just catch them all on a...
Perfect reference.
Just for the cuteness of it, can I cast plant growth underneath the cages and sprout up giant flowers? If you've ever seen like a little dormouse that like falls asleep in a flower, so that kind of just like very fluffy, catching everything. And I'll pay particular attention to the teen girl and see if my suspicions are correct.
Okay.
We have done it, Mercy. We have found the animals. Now we may feast.
Not on them. Not on them.
Eat the hag.
Feast.
Oh,
It might be
On-
is the mother
Not
hag's
yet.
body still there?
No,
It's slowly decomposing.
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
buddy,
never
here,
mind.
take a. Here, she gave me a little biscuit. Eat that.
maybe we should consider carrying pocket bacon for him in the future.
This is a good idea. He loves pocket bacon.
Mm,
I like bacon, no matter where it comes from.
yeah, be cautious turning into a pig in front of him again, please.
I think I would love to be cradling the bumble bear. Just 'cause it's sweet. Was there a person over there?
Yeah, there is a small.
You'll see Mercy kind of kneeling down.
Yeah, you now
Yeah, go
actually
ahead.
get to
Sorry.
see. It's a crimson-skinned tiefling girl with black hair, opal-escent eyes, holding this tattered little teddy bear, just looking up at Mercy. You're really big.
Yeah. That guy's a little bit bigger, actually. Like looking at Mud just going to town on bacon. What's your name?
Well, a second while I look it up. Where is it? Sorry.
I think I know
scrolled
exactly
away
who
from
this is.
You see Mud's giant hand come in from off screen. Hello, I am Mud.
No, right now.
He's using his charisma. Let him try.
My name is Asira. Asira Madoon.
Sarah Martin. Do I know that name, Patch?
You do. The Mardoon
Mercy
family.
know that name? Excuse me.
Yeah, the Mardoon family are the family that set you up with work in Shady Creek Run and sent you to the Blooming
That's
Grove.
what I thought.
Did they
Oh.
mention a kid missing
They did not.
when they? What?
Oh.
Curious, our
Oh.
employers would not have sent us on this quest and let us know their blood was involved.
Yeah, that's weird.
Maybe they were trying to cheap out on the bounty. Like, we pay you for critters, not for people.
Are they
Um,
all tieflings?
No,
Yeah, that's
no.
my question. Is this a shame kind of thing?
Right.
No.
Did they give their own kid to these hags on purpose?
That's what I was thinking. As a way for a trade?
Should we kill them?
How is it you came to this place, Asira?
The creepy little things came and took me.
They kidnapped you?
Yeah, I think they were called Boggles. That scary woman
Bog-
kept calling them Boggles.
Mm. Well, you need not fear them any longer. We can take you home.
Oh, speaking of
Thank
which, do we
you.
see those guys around anywhere?
Right.
No, they cleared out long ago.
But wait, do we want to take her home? Are you safe at home? How do they treat you?
Okay. I think.
Good enough for me. Let's go.
I'm going to fireball their entire family.
I am going to kind of like, I know this is kind of like a young girl, correct? So probably like, what, 6 years old, maybe?
6, 7 years old, something like that, yeah.
So with the plant growth making like such a kind of like giant lotus flower, I'm going to just kind of pick one of the petals that they had fallen in and just not like swaddle like you would a baby, but just kind of use it as a kind of comfort in my kind of branchy form, and just kind of go like, well, you're stuck with us for a little bit, so we're going to have a good time. Let me introduce you to my friends, and I'm going to kind of introduce Disco Quaka to Asira here, but also with like the same tone and inflection, all of the creatures that I mentioned before. It's like, this is a Dilatopus. He's going to try to get in your lap. Do not let him do that. It hurts so bad.
Okay.
Why? Says Mud with the platypus in his lap.
Okay, 1d4 acid damage for you.
He continues his rage with that at least.
He is tingly.
So, for the sake of brevity, as we are nearing the end now, we will flash forward as you leave the area. Probably, maybe Brieyre's got one of those fireballs for this place as well. It's not a very nice place. But eventually, you find your way back through the Savalirwood to the Blooming Grove, where Caduceus Clay awaits with a freshly made pot of tea. Welcomes you all with a big smile and open arms. Well, it looks like you bore successful fruit on your journey.
We did not find any fruit, but I did pour soup on a hag.
That's kind of cool.
That's
I like
true.
that.
Yeah, and we found a kid too.
Oh, precious. He kneels down in front of the little girl and is like, hello, little one. I'm Mr. Clay. And she's like, wow, your hair is so cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Thanks. These folk will get you where you need to get to. And then he pulls Mercy to one side as the rest of you sort of settle down, get some food and some tea. Pulls Mercy to one side. I feel this is where we part ways, my friend. I think you've found your next journey.
I think so too. There is a part of you in this place that is a comfort to all the creatures and to all the visitors. Kind of look over my shoulder back at Disco Quaka, seeing Mud still going to town on some bacon. I want to give you something, and I'll take out the bright staff. This was made from me. It's where I kept all my fireflies. And I think they're okay now, but maybe you could use it for something. Something to help the animal.
And he lifts his hands up, and out of his sleeve, just a little crowd of beetles crawls out. Like, yeah, I think I know. Just the perfect use for it. Thank you, my friend. As Caduceus receives his staff.
Cool,
Staff that will
man.
come very handy in a couple of years' time.
Cool.
Wow.
I'm afraid I didn't prepare a gift, but looking at this ragtag group of misfits, I think that's a pretty special gift that you have.
Mr. Clay,
Yes.
I see the corruption, the Savalirwood. Something beautiful and vibrant can produce something not as much. And Percy just kind of looks at his hands, just wooden, gnarled. There's paint that comes from inside him, but there's blood and there's that ichor that has made its way there. If it seems one day that I too am corrupted, remind me of the Wild Mother. That can be your gift.
I'll keep that in mind, my old friend.
Thank you.
Hey, Mercy.
Hey, Caduceus.
You are a butterfly.
Not yet.
I am a lizard.
You should go
are,
feed
my
that
friend.
one before you eat everything.
Right, let's see what I've got in my pantry. And he starts to walk into his house as our view begins to pull away from this scene. However, before we close for tonight, something, if you're new to Quest Junkies, something we always do. We have a little post-credits scene to enjoy. At some point in this night, before the group rests, Bree, you are away from the group, enjoying a bit of alone time, maybe studying your new book that you picked up on, wondering about all the different tricks and things you'll be able to do with this newly gained power. And you close the book and you look at the spine and you see something that wasn't there before. It's a symbol. It's not a symbol you've seen before. It looks like a winding river. And then you hear a voice from behind you. Well, I must say, I was rather impressed back there. And you turn and you see a very tall, elegant figure. Incredibly long fey ears poking out of a big, bushily ginger mop of hair. And a long, billowing green cloak. Are you a fan of chaos? But
I thrive off of chaos.
That is music to my ears, let me tell you. You know, I, too, am a purveyor of such forms of chaos. And, well, I'm just one man, and there's so much of Exandria to fuck with, so I'm looking to pull a team together, shall we say. Interested?
You had me at chaos.
And in the blink of an eye, he's right in front of you and he takes your hand and kisses it. The name's Artagan, but most call me the Traveler.
The name is Brieyre, but only to friends. You can call me Bree.
Very well. So, they all seem occupied. Let's go find some trouble. I hear Shady Creek Run is full of absolute fucking imbeciles. Should we stir up some trouble?
Absolutely.
Let's go find something to carve a dick onto.
And she leaves a coin with her name etched onto it, and she telepathically sends a message to Mercy. And he hears in his mind, if you ever need me, find my shiny coin and just call upon me. I live a very long life. And that's it. She's gonna go draw dicks with a traveler.
And with that, we bring tonight to a close.
Wow.
A massive, massive thank you to everybody who's tuned in tonight with your incredible donations. Apologies, I haven't been able to keep track of all the different rewards and stuff. The stream's been lagging a little bit, but your generosity is so muchly appreciated. And extra special thanks to this incredible table of players. Thank you so much for agreeing to take part. It has been a privilege and a pleasure to have you at the table. You are all welcome back anytime. Well, you have to be, because we hit our stretch goal. So we got a part 2 to figure out.
Love West.
Discord
Love West.
Hey.
Love West.
So, as we say goodbye tonight, let's go around the table. My dear friends, if you would, please reintroduce yourself. Plug anything you've got to plug, and, as is customary, give us your favorite moment of the night. Starting with Brieyre.
Well, everybody, you can find me and more of my chaos over on YouTube under Sky McSparkle as we cover Critical Role, Dimension 20, and more. My favorite part of the night was Rainbow Quokka, so that was just when you were in its arms the entire time. I need to know for my brain, did you still have your sun hat on?
I think Sun Hat was left behind. A remnant of the human I once was, and just one tiny little flower from the Sun Hat just ended up behind my little quokka's ear.
Love it.
Precious. Thank you so much. Mud.
Hi, everybody. Thanks again for joining, and thanks so much for having me on, Patch, and everybody else. This was a real joy. A lot of fun. I'm Trevor William Fail. I am the Critical Fail DM. If you don't know us, please come check out the Goons. We would love to be buddies. We have the Strahdcast, which is our Curse of Strahd campaign in podcast form. We also do live Twitch streams here and there where we do other TTRPG games. We just finished a Delta Green campaign called Goon Files, which was really fun. So yeah, check us out. You can find us everywhere at Critical Fail DM, anywhere podcasts or anything else is sold.
Thank you so much, and a pleasure to have you at the table.
What a joy.
Moving down the overlay, Luna.
Hi, again, I'm Megan, chaotic_Megs on TikTok. Yeah, just if you want to see stupid content with a cosplayer pretending to be other characters, that's where you go. But yeah, I think my favorite moment for tonight, I really liked the reveal that Caduceus's staff was made by Mercy. That was so sweet.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I forgot to do my favorite moment. It's got to be Fluffy Jim for me, I think.
Yeah,
Fluffy Jim.
Fluffy Jim.
Hey,
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Yeah. Hey, you can find me on all social medias at Fluffy_Jim69. And go follow me on my MySpace.
You'll know it's me because My Chemical Romance will be playing on the page.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, thank you so much. Mercy.
Hi, I'm Mercy, and I've been playing Hunter tonight. Shout out to Sarah for saying things like that. I'm one half of Genasi Qua, where we do D&D silliness with puppets, which is on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. And we're working on a podcast. I was interviewed by Oren Cohen, which is on YouTube twice, actually, once solo and once with my other Genasi Qua half, Chris, which is coming out on Sunday, which is very cool. I will be guesting in various things next month, so just look out for that. I do want to say one thing that I forgot at the end, and I would be remiss if I passed up such a cool offering. I did prepare plant growth, and plant growth has a very interesting effect if you cast it for 8 hours. The ground is replenished for a year within the area, and I had a lot of spell slots left, so I would probably spend the rest of my magic power that evening for 8 hours casting plant growth over and over and over again amongst the new friends that I have. And I know it doesn't require a roll, but I would like to use my nat 20 that I was gifted as part of this stream to temporarily heal a little bit of the Savalirwood or the Blooming Grove for rehabilitation of the animal, which is really the main point of this whole. As far as like favorite moment, Fluffy Jet.
Hey, star of the show, clearly. I'm going to say that with that, and because you're using a nat 20 for it, you actually push back the border past one fence.
Wow.
So that's a big deal. Very amazing big deal. So amazing. Thank you so much.
And
moving down the overlay, Tallulah.
Oh, I'm Campbell. I'm in the Critical Fail DM team. You can hear me as Winnie Winchester in there. Head over to youtube.com/criticalfaildm. We have the VODs of our Delta Green campaign, our Death House campaign, and our Call of Cthulhu campaign. I'm also an actor at campbello'hare.com. Favorite moment of the night is all of the interplay between Luna and Nox, which I'm now obsessed with. And I've got a shout out just because I'm excited about it, is like, don't let chaotic Megs undersell themselves. Like the Veth video that starts with, I hate this fucking town, is one of my most watched videos on TikTok. A pleasure to be here. Thanks, y'all.
Amazing. Happy to have you. Finnegan.
Hello there, my friends. Before I get into my stuff, as a fellow druid, Finnegan would put the rest of his spell slots in because I also have plant growth.
Hell yeah.
Teamwork.
Yeah.
So
that's beautiful.
Finnegan, as chaotic as he is, knows when it's time to get serious. So he would sit down with Mercy and put his spell slots into that. Continuing. Hi, my name is Wyatt. I am the Moonkeep. You can find me pretty much all over the interwebs except Twitter because I do not do Twitter. I don't have time for that shit. Anyway. Let's see. I really have nothing to plug. My favorite moment.
Aren't you a part of another stream on this channel?
I am. That's every single Monday, right here.
I'll plug that. It's fine.
Yeah, that's a patch thing. He's got that. Always Caduceus. Anytime that I visit Exandria, I always get teary-eyed. So hardcore. I hate it, but I love it at the same time. Caduceus is one of my comfort characters, and so anytime that I have a slight interaction or being in the same energy as Caduceus, I will cry. So he is obviously always my highlight of the evening.
So fun fact, the last time we did a Wildemount one-shot, it featured Wyatt playing Finnegan. But years later, just before the events of the campaign takes place, and at the very end, Caduceus Clay showed up, and Wyatt had quite an emotional reaction to that reveal. part of me doing this session tonight was to canonize that reaction was canon for Finnegan as well. Because it wouldn't have been the first time he met Caduceus. And I imagine they would have become quite good friends. So.
That's so nice.
Thanks. My heart.
Thank you so much. And I have been Pat, your ever humble dungeon master. I play everyone else. I'm Furry Jeff, or whatever, Fluffy Jeff. I can't remember what it was called.
It's all
Go watch the VOD.
Wrinkly Willy.
It's all there. Wrinkly Willy, yeah. That's
Wrinkly
that's
Willy.
me after. That's me after hours. Let me tell you. You can find me right here on Quest Junkies. We stream every Monday and every Wednesday at the same time as the stream. Mondays, it's my homebrew campaign of the Rodani Chronicles, where we feature a group called the Wild Ones, who are absolute arseholes in the best possible way and cannot get enough of making wild magic drinks that cause very serious complications. We also have our Wildemount Wednesday campaign, the Wildemount Chronicles, featuring an as yet unnamed group with Mercy. And we are in the midst of a story that seems to be very much connected with the Calamity in some very not good ways so far. I mean, it's fine. I'm sure it's going fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's
fine. It's fine.
Other things to plug. Not much yet, but from one charity event to another, from Sunday the 18th of June, I believe, we are going to be celebrating Pride Month right here on Quest Junkies, and we're going to do a week worth of streams. Starting off on Sunday with part 2 of our Vampire the Masquerade Was One Shot Now series.
Vampire.
So we are looking forward to getting back into that. And, you know, if schedules allow and there is a Mud love story to tell, then what better time to do it than Pride Month? Just throwing that out there.
Yes. Cover me in rainbows.
We shall keep an eye out on the announcements for that. And yeah. Favorite moment for me. It's tough because the whole session was incredible. I think I'm going to be a cheapskate, and I'm just going to say the moments before we actually went live, when I looked at the screen, I was like, oh shit, I'm actually playing D&D with these guys. This is fucking awesome.
That's a good answer. Good answer.
What a wonderful table to have. I am very lucky. So thank you.
Yay.
Thank you so much. So that's it, I believe. Let's find somebody to go raiding. Let's go spread this love as we do. Let's have a look here.
Spread the love like butter.
Butter, like butter. Oh,
Thank you all so much for the donations as well.
Yes, your donations have been absolutely incredible. We have hit the stretch
Unreal.
goal. We will be leaving the donations open for a few days as well for people who weren't able to catch the stream.
nice.
So we may yet reach those other stretch goals. We may see those other one-shots. Only time will tell. But
Guys,
yes,
we
thank
helped
you
animals.
so much. We did. We helped so many
awesome.
animals.
Yeah, in real life and
All the
fake life.
quokkas everywhere
Yeah.
are safe now. All of them.
All the quokkas are all safe.
All the
Just a side note too, I feel like a quokka is your spirit animal for realsies though. Campbell.
Oh yeah.
Way to get my
So,
screen like you
it
can
is
see me.
it is such a gift, me walking away from this with the deep knowledge of the quokka. Thank you all for this. I'm so moved.
amazing. One of those moments of just like the butterfly effect of just like, what's this guy, introducing Fluffy Jeff as like, it's a quokka with the sunflower. And then quokka just became
What's quokka with you?
What's a quokka?
What's a quokka with you?
Awesome. So
amazing.
Oh boy. Okay, so we're going to finish up here. We're going to go raid our friends over at Bards of New York, who are currently streaming. We're going to go and shed some love. So, thank you so much once again. All the love to you at home and to you at the table. It's been a pleasure. Hope to see you again soon. And we're done till Wednesday, where we return to Wildemount to present-day Mercy and find out what happens next. So,
Very cool.
thanks a lot, all the love, and it's Wildemount, so I gotta say it. Is it Wednesday yet?
Yeah.
Good luck, guys.
I survived.